Hello, and happy Saturday everybody. As always, it is good to see you all here. Thank you all, by the way, for sticking with it. There were a few OBS issues when I was trying to start the stream up earlier. It's very interesting and very strange to figure out because sometimes it'll give me the encoding overload message, which is what I got today. And that's when the video starts getting really choppy. But it's not usually because I've changed like settings or anything. It just seems kind of random when that crops up. So I decided to lower some of the settings today, and it looks like it fixed it. But anyway, as long as we have a smooth stream, should be pretty good to go. Usually that's an error message that only comes up at the beginning, and if I'm able to get it fixed, it usually does not come up after that. So yes, Tia, welcome. Welcome to the chat. And by the way, nice job on today's announcement earlier. For anyone who might be watching who did not see Tia's announcement stream earlier today, you should check it out. But also, for today's gameplay, I'm wondering if I should give a little recap. I think that might be good. Starting with a little recap of the story. Not that I understand it, because this game, I think, is one of those games that is a little tricky to figure out at first. But as far as I do understand it, the story goes something like this. Our character is a disembodied mind, essentially, whose job is, or at least was, to temporarily take over certain people's bodies. And what else after that? He's oh, chair raid, Kara's raid. Oh, hi maybe, hi Holiday, awesome. Well, in that case, Kara's stream and my stream starting at this time, it all ended up working out great. We got released. Hi Axaeon, hi Terraditto. So everyone who just made it here, you made it just in time, because if you were not here for yesterday's stream of this game, I thought I would give a little recap of the story as I understand it so far. And anyone who was here in yesterday's stream can add to the story anything that I miss, add to the recap anything that I miss. But as I understand it so far, your character is essentially like someone, kind of like an entity that is sort of non-physical, not really someone who like has a body of his own, but like temporarily takes over other people's bodies for various missions that he's assigned from his sort of tech company that employs him. But then in the tutorial of the game, one of the other characters like sets him free, and now he has like a new body, and he's sort of living his new life with his girlfriend Fran, and he's trying to get hired for this job working at some kind of power plant. They call it a farm, but it's basically a power plant because of the advanced AI in this society requires massive amounts of power to consume. And that's pretty much where we left off last time. We finished the job interview with the manager, who seems like, you know, pretty hardball, but he passed the interview, and now he sort of has like a trial period at the job where they're going to make a final decision of whether to hire him. Oh yeah, and that's a good note, Kira. Yeah, everyone hates Hank. There's a really kind of male chauvinist character called Hank that we never actually got to see yet, but we did get to have a brief conversation with him when he was standing outside the door, and that was basically like half of yesterday's stream on this game. So who knows, maybe he'll show up again in this stream. This game is pretty peak, actually. Yeah, so far I've really been enjoying it. So with all of that in mind, I'm guessing all of this will make more sense as we continue playing it, as we continue seeing the parts of the story. So right now I shall click continue, and we'll see where it goes from here. Me and all my homies hate Hank. This is pretty exciting. I don't think there's ever been a Karis raid before in one of my streams. I'll have to see if I can raid one of his streams someday, if the times ever line up. I don't know if they ever will, because usually I stream after he does. But if they do, that would be a nice little way of the stars aligning. Let's go. Yes. Professor Black Attack, so welcome, by the way. Also, Hannah, hello. So, for everyone who didn't see yesterday's stream, the door to the right there, I don't even know if it's going to let me back in. Yeah, it won't let me. That was where the manager was that we had the job interview at last time. But now I have to go into the streaming... Sorry, did I say streaming? I meant screening room. It's because I'm thinking about being a streamer and all of that. But yes, this is the screening room where apparently my first job-related tasks are going to take place. Lawrence says, "You, stop there. Who are you?" Jason Dye, the new guy. Who are you? I think I'm going to take the nice path chat and, you know, be relatively amicable. I think that that's probably a good call. We'll just say, "I'm Jason Dye, the new guy." New guy, huh? Nice. Am I supposed to trust you like that? Edith says, "Be nice, Lawrence." Silencio opened the door for him, meaning he does belong here. Could be a system glitch, or maybe he's a hacker. Jason Dye, is it? New recruitment? Nice to meet you. I'm Edith Ye. Okay, I like Edith so far. She's pretty cool. Kara says, "It's hard to raid because it's only available to people with 1,000 subs." Oh, I see. So it'll be a while then before we can raid officially. So I just manually put a link in and asked people to go there. I like that. The nice kind of low-tech solution to getting around that problem. Gang is all here again. Freudian slip. Yeah. I know I get to watch Kara's boyfriend's stream. That is, I don't know if I have any comment I can offer in response to that one, Lacatex. Yes, more AxeVA. Yes, that is indeed. Always try to bring my all with the voices. Edith says, "Chief Administrative Assistant of the Screening Division." Okay, good. This is exactly the place I need to be. Chief in the title. Should I impress her? What do you think, chat? How can I impress her? Relax. Carrying a chief in the title doesn't mean I'm your boss. How can I relax when she reads my mind like that? Truth be told, my job is to take care of trivial matters for Auntie. And Auntie, by the way, refers to the manager that we interviewed with last time. So she's like the boss of the whole thing. Trivial matters like carrying mauled victims out of her office. Saw you do it the other day. Ahem. December 2nd, Jean Sai. Reason of death, asking for a raise for the 4th time. Yeah, that'll do it. Huh, that's what it was about. Yeah, sometimes Auntie can be brutal. Brutal in the physical sense. Haha, you experienced firsthand on your first day. How did it go, new guy? Seen the savage side of Auntie already? Well, she did fire that one person right before I had my interview, so I guess I kind of did see the savage side of her. So actually, she's pretty nice. I want to see what he says to this one. Yeah, I'll just say, actually, she's pretty nice, you know, when you get to know her. Just kind of, you know, stiff upper lip person. That's the kind of personality she has. Seriously? I swear she wanted to kill me the first time we met. I'd call it bullshit. But again, your face suggests you mean it. Sorry, I do have an honest face. Was she, like, actually nice to you? Is it even possible? Unfair. No, that's not good. You're not one of our coven. What? Who talks like this? What? To join the club, one must acquire the mental trauma bestowed by Auntie. Well, that doesn't sound very fun. Kathy says, "Don't count me in. I'm no part of a coven." Hi, Mr. Dye. I'm Kathy. Oh, I'm probably going to butcher the pronunciation. Is it Kathy C? Kathy C? Technical support. Kathy's a tech witch. She fixes stuff in a blink. Like the other day, I tipped a whole bottle of soda over my computer. She fixed it before I could clean up the table. I asked logistics for a replacement. Not much fixing, really. Well, nice and humble, I suppose. And that should be QQ's responsibility. Don't ask me next time. Ah, you're awfully modest. Replacement comes at a cost, which should have been deducted from his salary. Please double check, Edith. Sure. What? Nobody told me that. You must be joking, right? I haven't even received my first paycheck yet. Kathy, tell me you didn't mean it. Come on, it was just a quick fix. Please. Wonder if the body's owner controls the facial expressions, and if not, do the expressions appear uncanny? Ooh, that's a good question, Blue Ice Cubes. I think it's me who's controlling the facial expressions, unless the body's real owner like resists, which happened in the intro. Philosopher Yaoi. Ooh, oh no. Yeah, that's where this stream is headed, isn't it? It was inevitable that this would happen. Anyway, welcome aboard. I guess Auntie told you to find the team lead for further guidance. That's right. She mentioned someone called Wayne Jing. I see. Unfortunately, the team lead is not here at the moment. I think he's running errands for someone. Thought a team lead should be immune to such requests. Okay, here's how it goes. I'll show you to your cubicle. This way, please. All right, chat. I've already got a cubicle, and it's just my first day. This is so cool. Never had a cubicle before, but something about the idea of just being like, hey, like, here's, you know, this cubicle. It's like, this is my kingdom, you know? I don't know. Maybe it would get old after, like, the first couple of hours, but, like, for that first few hours, I just imagine myself being like, yes, like, this is mine. Make yourself comfortable. This is your personal space. I have cleaned it up. Hope you like it. She did one heck of a job. The girl before you left the cubicle a mess. Talking about a mess, just look at QQ's desk. I pretend you didn't say that because I'm a bigger person. Sometimes you gotta be the bigger person. Big in the dimensions part, me, yeah. Oi! You bunch, show the new guy your nicer side. Sorry, they are like that. Bickering all the time. Don't they get along? I'll just say, yeah, it's okay, they're fine. I can understand a little, you know, workplace banter. I'm not gonna go to HR over, you know, anything that's been said so far. As long as you don't feel uncomfortable. So let's quickly go over the agenda for today. You will participate in 2 procedures of the routine work, consultation and signing. Are you familiar with our work? Not, yeah, I don't. I'm just gonna say not really, because otherwise she's gonna expect me to know how to do it, and I don't. See, no problem, that is to be expected. You were selected by the recruitment algorithm after all. You're not supposed to know everything before starting, don't worry. I'll bring you up to speed. This won't take long. Sure, very appreciated. Simply put, a lot of people come to this farm looking for work on a daily basis. The overwhelming majority of them are from slums, not the best part of society. For this reason, we must... Edie? Sorry, I wandered off a bit. Ooh, that's a little ominous. I'm getting the sense of, like, what do they do with the applicants they reject? Like, do they kill them? That was the vibe that previous comment from her had. Back to the subject. They are not like you. The work they look for is flop contribution. Flop contribution? Yeah, I'm a little curious about that. In layman's terms, knock them out and hook their brains up to the AI network? Oh, wow, that's I didn't know that's how they generated the electricity here. Perslactech says, I'll just lurk. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Lurkers are just as appreciated as anyone else. So feel free to lurk. Absolutely lurk to your heart's content, Lacatex. So they serve as computing units, replacing expensive processors. Right, exactly like Tyler said. Computational power, or flops, is a critical resource in the age of AI. I think now we're getting somewhere, chat. We're starting to understand how the world of this game works. Consultation means we must meet potential contributors in person. The point is to verify their physical and mental well-being and sign contracts with appropriate candidates. That's about the size of it. I should find someone and ask about fine details of the job. One more piece of advice. Based on what I know about Auntie, the outcome of your consultation will count a lot toward your interview. You should tread very, very carefully. Ooh, we'll have to tread lightly, chat. Whoa, they do what? Yeah, I know. I was surprised too. I didn't think they would... Because she even said, like, knock them out. Like, it's, like, not even something they consent to. Though maybe that was just a figure of speech on her part. Is it staged this time too? Of course, we can't afford any issue with screening. The new recruitment at Finquan Farm let a dope head slip through. Guy almost died on the wreck. Did you hear that? What the... Jeez. That said, your consultation sessions have been staged. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to ask a little bit more about this. What do you mean by staged? Meaning whoever you're going to see, they're already pre-screened. Auntie has a pretty good idea about who's fit and who's not. This is not good news for you. It means you must find the correct answer, or else you'll have no place in this office. Tyler, you're stressing him out. Well, it's good to know these things, you know, before I have my big test for the job. Am I wrong? No. Yeah, well, there you go. You take care, dude. Auntie likes to set traps in these stage tests. If you have any questions, ask me anytime. Okay, that's nice of Tyler. Do you have the time? I reckon you're late on several reports. About that. This guy here needs help. Reports could wait. Oh man, Tyler's my bro. Like, he's really on my team here. I know procrastination is a thing, but what would Mr. Lau say when you keep missing deadlines? I'll get it done. Very relatable. Good boy. Okay, Jason, take your time getting familiar with things. One more thing that you should know. Since today is a field practice, you only have consultation appointments with 4 candidates. I've sent you their profiles. Check your computer when you have time. I'm afraid the sessions can't start until Wayne comes back. It might take a while. He left not very long ago. Take your time going through the candidate profiles. Or you could walk around the office getting to know your future colleagues. That's it. See you later. If you need any help, my desk is over there. Okay, well thanks, Edith. Welcome to the home screen. Current user Jason Dye. Hey, that's me. What would you like to do? Work schedule, database, security clearance. I should probably check out the information on this computer to help me with the tasks I have later. Your next task is consultation. Please wait for further instructions from the screening team lead. Okay, that's easy enough. Meanwhile, you may examine candidate profiles. Okay, there's... Hey, chat! Hank is one of the profiles. Remember Hank from last stream? I'm going to skip ahead and look at his first because I really want to see what I can learn on this guy. Registration, Wampe. Gender, male, 59. Description, unmarried. Yep, it's the same Hank that we talked to earlier. Slight bipolar disorder. Symptoms of overexertion. Fitness score, 6 out of 10. Do you wish to examine more candidate profiles? Thinking there must be a connection between the flop generation method and MBUs. I think so. Yeah, what I'm guessing is maybe the MBUs require a lot of power, and perhaps that's why they need to generate all the flops in this way. So yeah, so now we know Hank's bipolar, he's 59, has some symptoms of overexertion. How about Sydney? 22, unmarried, perfect health, no history of mental issues. Oh, okay, so Sydney's doing pretty well. Fitness score 10 out of 10. More candidate profiles, okay. We'll just go reverse order here, chat. How about Yvonne? She's 25, unmarried, history of mild depression, physically well. Fitness, okay, so it looks like Yvonne's doing pretty well too. But at least physically. I think the only thing it said about her that seemed like maybe an unfortunate circumstance in her life was that she had a history of mild depression. But then Eugene is, let's see, registration, NA, likely zone 17. Gender male 49, description unmarried. No history of mental issues, slightly malnourished. Fitness score 7 out of 10. To examine more candidate profiles. Okay, I feel like I'm probably going to forget some of these details later, but you can help me out, chat, if I forget any when I need it. But for right now, I think we've learned enough on the candidates. Database. Is this just the candidate profiles, or let's see, farm operation status? Yeah, we should probably look at this. Okay, working at capacity, 84%. Current online contributors, 121,478. So those must be all the people generating the flops. I meant more the fact that they both involve brains being taken over. Oh yeah, that's a good note too. I actually didn't even think of that parallel, but you're right, Tia. Just to retrieve any other data. Yeah, how about my status? Like, what does the system think about me? Position is employee on probation. Okay. That was nice and simple. Security clearance. This is the last item here. You're authorized to access the following regions: Vision Platform 003, Silencio upper levels. Not authorized within Tech Center, Logistics Office, or Consultation Lobby. Okay. Well, I shall log out then. Finish doing my homework. Should ask them how much longer I have to wait. Hey, Wayno, welcome back. Oh, hey, this is the guy I need to do the consultations with. Looks a little exhausted, though. No more Wayno. He's the team lead now. Thanks, Kathy. I'm okay with Wayno. Take a breath, dude. Did you run up the stairs or what? I'm... You're looking for the new guy? Yes! Oh, he's looking for me. That's good. Has a very developed sense of his next task. He's right there. Auntie assigned him to Jean's cubicle. I see. Thank you, QQ. I'll go back to work, Wayne. Sure thing. Keep up the good work. Oh, hi. Yeah, so far Wayne seems like a nice guy. Is Flopgen the new working at McDonald's in this future? That's a lot of people. Yeah, it seems to be. Maybe all the other work has been automated, but now just to power all the automation, this is basically like the entry-level job, is just like let the AI use your brain for its computations. So the team lead, pretty young. A chance at screening largely depends on this guy. Gotta impress him. Yeah, better make a good impression. We'll just, yeah, nice formal play. Just say hello. Are you okay? Yeah, it looks like maybe he really needs a break. Maybe some water, too. Totally. Haha. Let me catch my breath. Sorry I'm late. Bad timing. Caught unprepared by some work. You're awfully late? Yeah, I'm just going to tell him I don't mind. So that's probably what I would say in real life, too. Thank you. I'm glad you're a nice guy. Oh, thanks. Well, hey, like, you seem like a nice guy, too. So, you know, with nice people like us, we got to stick together. That sounds highly plausible and very dystopian. Yeah, I didn't really think of that, that was the way the world worked during the tutorial, but now that we're seeing more about how things work behind the scenes at the farm, it does sound like that's kind of the world building that the game is driving toward. He's quite outgoing. I was promoted to team lead not long ago, still getting used to it. Hold on, I need another breather. Yeah, dude, take all the time you need. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Wayne Jing. You must be Jason. How do you feel? How are things going so far? He's excessively outgoing. Ooh, I wonder what is it, chat. Do you think that maybe the AI has like taken over his brain and it's made him more outgoing? Like maybe he used to be like a shy, reserved guy, but then Auntie was like, that's not going to work in this workplace. You have to be more outgoing. And so the AI like changed his brain. That was kind of a strange little tangent, but I'm keeping it in the back of my mind as a possibility. Not bad. Not very used to it yet. I'll just say, yeah, not bad. Is that so? Great. Thought someone would pull pranks while I was out of the office. Wonder who this someone could be. Any idea, QQ? Not me. I'm the living definition of reliable. Hey, then it has to be me. Did I do something wrong? Relax. Back to your work, Lawrence. Sir, yes, sir. Sorry. Like I said, being the team lead for only this long, sometimes I have authority issues. Well, I will tell you, Wayne, I used to be a camp counselor, so I know what it's like. No kidding. I don't see much authority in him. I like the vibe here. You should learn to be harsh, maybe. Oh, I mean, so far, I like the vibe. Seems like everyone understands each other. Ah, good to know. I almost forgot. Were you surprised? I mean, applying for ops, but sent to screening for field practice. Very much surprised. We're trying out this new recruitment model, and you are the very first test subject. Ooh, I'm the guinea pig, huh? Hope there are no disasters with it. According to Ms. Ye, it should streamline the employee onboarding process, having hands-on experience on both sides. We work very closely with ops. Very close? For real? Hey, QQ. They don't want to work with us. Against us is more like it. Tell you what, Jster. Jster? Consider yourself lucky getting a job at screening. Those people at ops are... Hey, stop it. I see screening and ops don't get along too well. Yeah, I should probably just refrain from commenting on this one. About Miss Ye's idea of double field practice, I have my own guesses. Tia says, no, I feel like it's the other way around. It's saying his humanity is exceptional by this society's standards. Oh, yeah, it could be. That's an interesting thought, too. Maybe the fact that tech has so overtaken everyday life for these people makes it kind of unusual to meet someone who's outgoing like Wayne. Is this day one at the new job? Indeed it is, Turkey Tipper. And also, welcome back. So now we're talking to the team lead, who's going to help us do our sort of employment tests to see if we're really cut out for the job. I suppose she really is trying to bridge the gap between our divisions. From the company's perspective, business divisions should be insulated from each other as much as possible for confidentiality concerns. Yeah, why is that? Hard to explain. Without any background knowledge, it could be overwhelming. You'll know after working here for a while. Oh, did you happen to read the profiles while waiting for me? Yep, I went through all of them. Fantastic. You're very efficient. Oh, thanks. I try, you know. I really do try. I've gone through the profiles too. Today's consultation is going to be very easy. There's a perfect candidate with 10 out of 10 score. You know who I'm talking about? I can't afford to get this wrong. So it's not Hank. It's not Yvonne. It's, yep, Sydney. Bingo! You have done your homework very well. Great. Yay, one more point for me. This is a max brownie points run here, chat. When you're ready for consultation, find me at my desk. I'll take you to the consultation lobby. We have some time to spare. Take the opportunity to make acquaintance with everyone. They might offer something helpful for your upcoming sessions. That's it then. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like I should probably talk to some of these people. Oh, okay, that was an automatic dialogue generation. Hey, wait. Can I borrow you for a minute? Yeah, sure, I don't see why not. The heck does he want? Something? No, you can't. Say something on your mind? Nah, nothing really. I went over our previous conversation again and realized that I was sort of a dick. I didn't think you were that bad. The more I think about it, the worse I feel. Can't live with myself if I don't apologize. Well, thanks, dude. I mean, that means a lot, and I think it says a lot about you, but, like, really, I wasn't that bothered. I'm sorry. This guy is surprisingly nice. No worries, I don't mind. Just remember to be nice next time. Who talks like that? I'm gonna tell him, yeah, no worries, I don't mind. It's all good, dude. Thank you. Oh, I'm Lawrence Chang. The new guy, too. Started here last week. You are? Name's Dai. I'll be formal, you know, Jason Dai. Jason Dai, huh? I'm the younger one, right? I'll call you Mr. Dai, then. Just Jason. I mean, this seems like a pretty casual workplace, so I'll just, yeah, just Jason will do. No problem. So what made you want to work here? For the money, of course. Because they pay well. What about you? Why do you want? I mean, he asked me, so I feel like I need to be honest with him. Yeah, makes sense. You're a straightforward guy. We could get along really well. Yeah, I think after this we should go, like, you know, grab a drink or something, you know, and get to know each other better. Talk about, like, whatever sports they're playing in the world of 2049. But yeah, why do you want to work here? Me? Seems a bit shocked. For what? About that. Yeah, why so nervous? Nothing? You're full of questions, Jason, huh? I'm starting to get the sense that Lawrence is nervous, maybe because he knows he's being watched by something, and there are secretly high stakes behind what he's saying that my character is not aware of. Like, Lawrence knows if he says something wrong, it's going to be his head. At least I think that that's what this is communicating. You bombarded me with questions first. Say, I'm just that kind of guy. I see. Say, it's nice to find a colleague as new as myself at a new job. That's right, we're in this together. He's trying to change the subject. Oh, yeah, and it totally worked on me, too. Because I was like, yeah, Lawrence, yeah, let's get to be friends. Why? Trying to keep privacy? Could be. Anyway, that's all. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. No worries, Lawrence. It's all in the past. The past is the past. Let us move on. Please, I don't want you to feel bad. Gotta go back to work. Bye. Max making fun of the dialogue options is so good. Thanks to you. Yeah, some of them are just like really off the wall, so I just can't help but comment on them. They play esports still. Okay, yeah, that actually seems really plausible. Like, man, imagine the video games there are in this world. Probably some of them are really good. But I can also imagine that if I were in this world, I might just find myself reverting back to playing, like, you know, Minecraft and things like that, just because it's familiar, even though it's the world of 2049. Maybe they'll have a, you know, a sequel to things like that in this world. Hello, George says. Hello, that's some cool eyewear that he has on. Before you say anything, hear this. Such a dramatic way to start a conversation. Youngsters don't know as much as you think. Youngster, I'm almost 30 years old. And that's half of Karis's age. Wow. I'm going to call myself a youngster. Right. Youngsters don't like to be called youngsters. Exactly my point. Relax. All I wanted to say is that your job is not an easy one. Don't think otherwise simply because everyone in this office seems nice, the team lead included. I'm not counting on easy job. Yeah, I don't want to ask, like, what do you mean by that? Being treated nicely might give you wrong ideas, such as overly optimistic expectations. Wayne is young for a team lead, too young for his own good. He hasn't learned how to lead yet. Here it comes again, age talk. How old is Wayne? You care an awful lot about age. Yeah, how old is he? About your age. Okay, it's old enough. That's, yeah, kind of young indeed. Now, listen about Wayne. The one thing that he cares about is being a nice guy. To that end, he is trying very hard to impress everyone who works under him. Being nice is a virtue, all right, but it depends on the timing and the occasion. I suppose I'd agree with that. In his case, he's not able to play the bad guy when the situation calls for one. As a result, our division's performance has been constantly dropping. You know as much as I do that this is a company, not a kindergarten. What are you trying to suggest? Like that we take him out? I'm asking you to adopt realistic expectations. What if my expectations are already realistic? Yeah. How realistic should I be? I like that one. Be ready to face what you do not want. Consider the possibility that you may not get this job at the end of the day. Like I said, it's not an easy job. Don't take this as a threat or a warning. I want you to bear uncertainty in mind. This office may have a great vibe, but a position for you is not guaranteed yet. I like this geezer, sort of. Blunt, a bit arrogant, and all this age talk, but very much sincere. I'm going to say, yeah, thank you for the advice. Yeah. Now, your turn. Any questions? What do you do? Yeah, I'm going to ask, yeah, what does he do here at the office? I'm in charge of night shifts, making sure everyone meets their deadlines. Everyone includes the team lead. This guy oversees the overseer? You supervise the team lead? You've misunderstood. It's not supervision. I'm helping him. I'm assigned by Miss Ye. She knows Wayne's issues. He tends to put his own work aside to help others. Okay, any more questions? Nope, all clear. Well, I gotta say, I think that guy was looking out for me. He does seem like he really wants to help. I don't think there's anything else I can do over here. These are just magazine racks. How would a Philosophy Minecraft server go? Ooh, that could be cool. To be honest, I really don't play Minecraft all that much, but I know it's good, you know, having servers like that for VTubers engaged in shared endeavors can be a cool thing. Oi, Quentin. What? Oh, these two are talking with each other. Why do you keep complaining about ops? Wow, also, look at all the coffee that this lady's drinking. She must really be burning the midnight oil here. So maybe they're like that for a reason. Yeah, a reason? I'm not so sure. Then they have no reason. Why do you keep talking to their side? Are you one of them now? No. Bunch of selfish bastards. You don't know them. You don't even know exactly what they do. You don't have to be a pig to know a pig is a pig. The thing is... Alright, Tyler is the judge. Leave me out of this, man. Is the ops team a bunch of snobby bastards? They're really just dragging Tyler into the... putting him on the spot here. They're not very cooperative for sure, being mean and hostile and all. I personally find it hard to like them. You guys are biased. At least try to know them better before making judgments. I mean, that's a good note, you know, trying to get to know someone before judging them. Kathy, I know you don't feel comfortable hearing that. But don't defend ops. They don't deserve you. You're not responsible for what they did. Ooh, what did they do? She's looking at me as if asking for support. Agreed, you're too nice to them. I think we should get to know them better before making judgments. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to play neutral on this one because I really don't know them yet. Alright, guys, it's just me overreacting. It's nothing, really. Oh, Was I too mean? Not exactly mean, but stinky enough. I'll apologize to her later. Can I say crap about ops these days? Okay, I probably should talk to this person here, Kathy. I'm playing Vintage Story right now. Bear Grylls Minecraft. Well, yeah, that's a good... I could see, yeah, watching streams and playing... Minecraft is a good background game to play just about, you know, with any time, any context. This guy may be kind of ageist, but he's spitting. Someone who's been praised for her leadership skills. I'd say it's important for leaders to be able to make hard choices. People-pleasing is no good. True. I think that's a nice way of putting it, Tia. That, yeah, no, a leader, you want someone who's going to be willing to be disliked by some people when it comes to making the hard decisions. And that can be a very hard part of being a leader. Hello? She didn't hear me? Oh, she doesn't like that I didn't come to her support in the previous conversation. Hello? I will leave you be? Eh? Hi, hello. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Was too focused. Can I help you? What do you do here? What do you think of this job? I have no more questions. Yeah, I'm gonna ask, okay, like, what do you do here? I'm an engineer. Take care of software feature requests and service tickets from screening. I'll just, yeah, Roger, I think that's relatively clear. Anything else I can help you with? What do you think of this job? About this job, huh? Hard to say. The pay is meh. Long work hours. Get called back to work while I'm off work all the time. That sounds terrible. But everyone here is nice. Oh, well, at least there's that. Wayne tries to reduce my workload, telling me to offload to others. But you can't. You have to take care of everything, no? Right. Kathy can't trust people with her work. I'm not like that. Anyhow, that is it. Don't mind me, Mr. Dai. Every person is different, and you have different responsibilities. My opinion doesn't apply. Well, don't sell yourself short. You might still have insights to share about my position and my role in the company. Understood. Thank you. Yeah, anything else I can help you with? I have no more questions. Oh, good. Yeah, she does have a lot of empty cups on her desk. She seems like maybe she's a workaholic. Perhaps that's what it's communicating. She spends lots and lots of time at the office. Also, her second monitor there, the vertical one, kind of almost looks like has like a Twitch chat or YouTube chat on it. I know it's probably just code from what she's working on, but I can't help thinking of that when I look at her second monitor. So Quentin, I guess, is someone else I should probably talk to. Hey, I remember you. The guy who helped me choose my soda, right? Sorry, I'm terrible with faces. Oh, I do remember this guy from last time. Terribler with debts. Hey, I remember owing you $120, all right? 320. Whatever, sending money over in a bit. Hey, you have questions for me. What do you do here? They keep talking. Yeah, I do want to ask this flop contribution question, but first I'll ask him what he does here. Hardware technician, in charge of fixing and servicing all the machines. It might sound like what logistics on B7 do. Similar responsibilities, different areas. They take care of the seller. The scope and scale of work is way more than mine. Yeah, what is the seller? I forgot you to know what's what. The cellar is the heart of a flop farm. It's where all juicers work. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. What is a juicer? I'm not sure I want to know. To explain what it is, let me think. Or I can't explain something that complicated. You'll be there for field practice tomorrow. Find out yourself. Honestly, hardly anyone at screening ever goes to the cellar. The company has strict access control after all. Could you try a rough description? No can do, because I've never been there. Ha! Kathy went there a couple of times. But you never talked about it, Kathy? Nothing to talk about. It's a terrible place. Huge space with a suffocating atmosphere. That's it. You'll learn more about it tomorrow. Oh, that's comforting. Anything else you want to know? Yeah, like how do I get out of this place and never come back? Oh, I do want to know about flop contribution. Yeah, what does that mean? The long version or the short version? I think this is a pretty important part of the game, so I think I should probably say the long one. Great, I like inquisitive minds. Here it goes. This modern world is powered by all kinds of AI systems. Corporations and governments depend on them for virtually everything. And surprisingly, they want and need these systems to be increasingly powerful. Better AI systems require better processors, those with computational power measured in millions of petaflops. Okay, geez, millions of petaflops. That's insane. In other words, punitively expensive. Flop farms were introduced to solve this very problem. Vision Corp started it all. They found that as AI replaced humans, unemployment went through the roof and human labor became cheap. They came up with this technology that combines humans into makeshift supercomputers. I'm sure you can imagine the scale we were talking about. Tons of brains. It's just like we were thinking, chat, and we were thinking earlier that this is how they power the AI in this world. Thanks to AI, we were never short of unemployed and impoverished people. Just think about it. Distributed computing applied to human brains. A vast network of organic processors. Mostly importantly, this setup saves huge hardware costs. The unemployed, they're willing to work for peanuts. We call these people flop contributors or juicers because, you know, they sell brain juice for money. The business of this farm, or Vision Corp as a whole, is to power AI systems with the flops we generate. Ask Tyler if you want to know more. He deals with juicers. Oi, language. Chill. Edie can't hear us. What? Oh, is juicer like a slur? And Edie doesn't like it? It's nothing. Some consider the word juicer derogatory. Oh, see, okay, yeah, we were right. It started as a neutral word, calling a spade. Brain juice sellers. But over time, the term has collected plenty of negative suggestions. Piss poor, for example. Yeah, what do you think? Do you think it's derogatory? I say the word is innocent. Depends on how you intend to use it. But certainly I understand some may feel uncomfortable. I mean, I can see how it would be like a low-status job in the future. So maybe that's how it came to have a negative connotation. Just try not to use it in public. Well, he just used it in public. Well, he's among coworkers though, so maybe that's different. Anything else you want to know? I think, yeah, I've heard enough from this guy. No more questions. But thanks, that was some useful information about the world of how this AI generation works. Tia says, so we were exactly right. How terrible. Indeed we were. Hi, can I help you? Wondering what exactly is screening for? Yeah, this is a good question too, because not every candidate is fit for service. There are physical reasons. Like the case Edith mentioned, drug abuse may increase the risk in flop contribution. How can we tell? We're not physicians. Meaning we must be certified to practice as physicians? Ha, no such thing. Relax. Everyone who comes to consultation has already done professional medical examination. Our job is to find out those who have slipped through the system by whatever means. Pay attention to those who are visibly unwell or way too old. So it sounds like they don't trust the medical system, or at least don't have complete trust in it to screen people accurately. Catching the unfit is half of your job. The other half is to select the most efficient contributors from all candidates. Yeah, efficient. What does he mean by that? Generally, those who have survived tough life will make great contributors. With brains constantly under pressure, they tend to perform exceptionally well when racked. Ooh, this is getting darker and darker. That sums it up. Screening is all about eliminating the unfit and prioritizing the fittest. Monsieur wouldn't agree with it, though. Wouldn't agree? Oh, she finds it unethical, I suppose. With seeing candidates as a heap of records and figures instead of holistic humans. Putting the company's interests before theirs. Didn't you feel that during your interview? Must be tough being her, a humanist in a 100% data-driven age. Alright, anything else you want to know? For screening, do we really have to meet the candidates in person? Yeah, do we? Actually, because that's something I don't know yet, if we meet them in person. We must get to know them, where they come from, what kind of environment they live in, etc. These things matter, as they affect the reliability and efficiency of contributors. Can't learn much without meeting candidates in person. But I already have everything I need to know in the computer. I thought I had all the necessary information in my computer already. Guessing it's not enough. They want the vibes from meeting them. Some, not all. Those files only show one side of them. You have what they want you to know, plus data pulled from all over the cyberspace by Vision's automated system. Considering the type of people we regularly deal with, slum dwellers with limited access to the cyberspace, I'll be surprised if Vision can find anything helpful at all. The situation is made worse by the fact that a lot of them are illegal immigrants wiped from the citizen registration at their hometowns and not registered at all at Wanpei. Essentially, you're looking at the compiled records of people who don't exist. Ironic, isn't it? Yeah. I think he feels for them. What we lack in data and records, we make up for it through consultation. By meeting them in person, we often find out critical details not documented in the records. That's basically it. Alright, anything else you want to know? Yeah, I do kind of want to know how a typical consultation session goes. Like, what will I be doing? What will my role be? Simple enough. Everything is streamlined for efficiency. They're told to start the conversation with a self-introduction. Just hear them out, then ask your questions. Easy peasy. The hard part is deciding whom we want to sign contracts with. Talking about the session, you might want to know this. Sometimes they will offer to show you their ID. Thing is, everyone we meet has already been pre-identified by Silencio. Just tell them there's no need if they ask about ID. Alright, anything else you want to know? It's kind of suspicious. It makes it seem like he doesn't want me to see their ID for some reason. I have no more questions. Alright, I think chat, we're ready to... Or unless... Okay, some of these people I might need information from too. Oh, hi, how can I... Okay, so this is Edith. She's the one that we were speaking to earlier. I think I see now why this game hasn't returned to an action section yet. They want us to discover the way the in-game world works organically, the long and hard way. Yeah, there is a lot of setting up that this game has. I trust there will be more action later. But for right now, yeah, it's more about establishing the world. How is the vibe here? Is the office? Can you give me any advice on screening candidates? No. What? Why? May I know why? Don't jump to conclusions yet. I said no because Miss Ye won't allow it. She wants to see how you operate of your own accord. Giving advice would affect your own judgment. How am I supposed to? Although, there's one thing I can tell you, I suppose. All candidates you will meet today are applying for short-term contributor opportunities. By short-term, I mean 1 week or 2. Nobody would volunteer if not for an urgent need of cash. That is because short-term contribution tends to have powerful side effects. Ooh, like what? After service, they will experience dizziness, confusion, or memory loss for over a month. Those who have big plans upcoming may not be the best fit. Am I giving too much information? Monsieur won't be happy if she finds out. So I won't tell. I'm not going to be a snitch. Deal. Okay, anything else you want to know? How's the vibe in the office? I'm not too interested in that. We can say I don't have any more questions. Ooh, this I like this this anime figurine that this one has. Let's see if I can find out more about it. Tokidoki Maho Shoujo figurine. Description: a figurine of Mim the Golden Slayer from the anime series Tokidoki Maho Shoujo. I'll have to put that one on my watch list. I'm thinking maybe it was inspired by Madoka Magica? Or Cardcaptor Sakura, maybe? But that's a neat little detail that they have there. Oh yeah, this guy. I'm ready. Okay, yeah, I'm ready for consultation. Let's go. You know, that yeah, I think that's the one thing this game was missing in connection to your comment now, Terraditto. Needed some more magical girls. So now the game is complete. All right, Wayne, let's do this. Not the best time to take the elevator. This could take some waiting. We could take the stairs. Yo, Wayne! Thank you for helping me out just now. Couldn't have done it myself. Mr. Lau's gonna kill me if I miss the deadline. Haha. You saved my life today. I heard you're getting a newbie today. Huh? You're the newbie? We just met not long ago. Right, I talked to him upon arrival. Oh, that's right. Don't think we did a proper introduction, did we? Jeff Wu, nice to meet you. You're lucky. Wayne is a nice boss. Consider yourself a lottery winner. Life won't be so easy under other night shift folks. Oh, stop it, you. Oh, he's getting a little bit embarrassed. Am I wrong? Ah. Okay, that was kind of an awkward thing. Oh, that was Kathy. Okay, did Kathy just pass by? Yes. Did she happen to overhear anything I said? Definitely did. Okay, Jeff, we have serious business here. Ugh. Bye then, newbie, Wayne. No, I shouldn't call you Wayne anymore. Bye, lead. See you. I'll tell him goodbye. Oh, good luck dating. What? Okay, that's... I mean, it's kind of a nice thought, I guess, if he knows Wayne's trying to get a date and he's like wishing him good luck on it. Still just seems a little bit random, though. Here's the elevator, let's go. Like, chat, to your friends, do you ever just tell them, like, hey, good luck dating, you know? Good luck not turning into a kitchen cell, or... Just kind of a strange comment. But maybe it shouldn't be strange. Maybe the sense of strangeness says more about ourselves than it does about the comment itself. Oh, I just missed another dialogue option because I was off in my own thoughts. This elevator sure is taking its time. Oops, I forgot to press the floor button. Oh yeah, that can happen. Sorry. Yeah, Wayne does seem a little preoccupied. If he's the type who's always trying to help others, maybe he's preoccupied with their issues, and he's thinking about that right now. Good luck dating, X. Oh, thanks. Thanks to you. Never if I wish the worst on their dating, SMH. Here, the consultation lobby is this way. Yeah, that could be kind of funny too. Like if you're good friends with someone, you could just kind of, you know, rip on them a little bit and say like, hey, bad luck on your upcoming date. Cynthia, oh, I don't know if we've met this person yet. Cynthia says, oh, hi, Wayne. Oh, look, Wayne's blushing. Maybe this is the girl that he's trying to date. Cindy, hi. Wasn't expecting to see you here. You're blushing all over, dude. No, it's okay, Wayne, we got this. We are going to... We're gonna get through this, okay, Wayne? I trust you. Now I think I know who his crush is. Here, Wayne, I'll be a wingman for you. Not expecting. QQ asked me to come over and help. Apparently the server in the lobby needs a fix again, and he's too busy to do it. Consider hiring someone. Calling logistics for help isn't a solution. I'm happy enough to visit you guys every once in a while, though. QQ didn't seem busy at all. Yeah, he really didn't. Ah, he said you were looking for me. Huh? What is it? You know what? Like, someone needs to give him some encouragement right now. Like, he looks like he really needs it. I was planning to... I could give him a push. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, give him a push. He's planning to ask you out? I don't know if I should, chat. I don't know if I should. Okay, yeah, let's do it. He's planning to ask you out. Oh, No, he's pulling your leg. His blush now, look at it. He's blushing so much more. Cynthia says, what? I didn't mean that, Wayne? I was planning to ask someone out, right? To a movie this weekend. Oh, Wayne, don't blow it, man. You were so close. Look, we can still fix this, Wayne. Ha, I see. Good for you. What movie? The new one by Christina Noran. I like how they have little riffs on just like slight changes from currently existing people. Whoa, I've been looking forward to it. The tickets are gone in a minute, though. Wish I could watch it. Okay, Wayne, dude, this is your chance, all right? It is time to focus, Wayne. That is her way of telling you that she wants you to take her to the movie. Like don't blow this, because if you blow this, Wayne, like, you are going to be looking back on this for the rest of your days, and you will wish you took my advice and just went ahead and did it. Even if she says no, you can always look back on yourself and be proud that you did the courageous thing. I have never once regretted going for it in a situation like this. And Wayne, trust me, you won't regret it either if you just take the step, put yourself out there. As I was saying earlier, Wayne, we're going to get through this together. Good call, Wayne. Great movie for a date. No, Wayne, you made her think that she wasn't the one you wanted to ask. Oh god, this gives middle school flashbacks. That it does. Wayne, let's fucking go. I wish that were Wayne's attitude, but I think he's just a little too afraid. He's giving into his fear. It's giving me primary school flashbacks too. No, like, you know, I think I understand, Wayne. Like, it's a tough thing. It could be tough to show that kind of openness, that kind of vulnerability, and really like ask someone out in that way. But I think he just needs some practice, you know. Later, we're gonna have to help Wayne practice a little bit on this, and he will be so grateful for our help. Thank you, haha. She should ask him who he's taking on the date. Sorry, forgot to introduce myself. I'm Cynthia Ho. Nice to meet you. You're Jason Dye. New employee here for the interview. I'll give her my name, just so, you know. New. Well, looks like Wayne. Oh, okay, Wayne told her the extra information. He says, new employee here for the interview today. He's assigned to field practice consultation, which should start now. Good. Good luck with everything. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm going back to my office. See you around, Jason and Wayne. See you. Goodbye. I think Wayne's probably not too happy with me, but look, like we have to, he has to understand, we were trying to help him out. Like, Wayne, we were on your side for this one, man, and you fumbled it, but don't worry, like, there's going to be other opportunities. I think what you should do right now, Wayne, is go right back to Cynthia, wherever her desk is, and just tell her that, in fact, she was the one that you wanted to test out, and you're sorry, you just got scared and chickened out in the moment, but, like, now you're turning things around. Like, she'll probably be willing to overlook that if you just come clean. I feel like every guy has a story like this, and I think it says a lot about gender norms in our society and makes me feel bad. Y'all are lovable and shouldn't have to feel so much pressure with these things. Oh, thank you, Tia. Well, that's very kind of you. And I think that does mean a lot for yeah, guys to hear that kind of thing, because I think it is true. There's a lot of pressure with this kind of thing. And I know for many people of them, it's sometimes it's pressure, of course, about, like, is the other person going to say no? Will they not like me anymore? But I think even on a level beyond that, sometimes it's just a matter of, like, am I going to make things awkward for this person? Like, if they say no, but, like, they're too nice and they want to avoid hurting my feelings, like, am I going to ruin their day by, you know, approaching them in this way? I get the sense that Wayne's the kind of guy who feels that way, who worries about these kinds of things. Tia says, my friend wants to... Oh, Turkey Tipper says, my friend wants to go out with you, followed by, oh no, he's just kidding. Haha, it's an absolute classic. It is, yep. Classic situation here. I think everyone... We've all been Wayne at one point or another, you know? Doesn't depend on your gender, like, whether you're male or female. I think we can all understand Wayne to at least some degree. Guys, like the stream. That's right. This stream, what we're really doing, chat, we're working toward solving the male loneliness crisis. That is the real work of this stream. Okay, yeah, Wayne's, like, super pissed at me right now. What now? Wayne? He's about to wring my neck, chat. Please forget what happened. No, Wayne, I am on your side, bro. When I said we were going to get through this together, I meant it. I'm in this for the long haul with you. You could have asked her out. I was like, yeah, hey, there's always next time. And there is, you know. I'm not so sure about that. I said I asked someone else to the movies. She didn't seem to mind. Wait, no, chat, I just figured it out, okay? I figured out how we can save this. He should tell her that he asked me to the movies. Like, I was his date, but then tell her that I couldn't make it. And now he wants to ask her. Maybe that would be the best way of doing it. Of course, he'd have to frame it carefully. Like, he'd have to frame it as, like, hey, originally I was going to see the movie with my friend, but now, like, my friend can't make it, and so I wanted to ask you on a date. Like, now, like, can we turn it into a date? You know? Because that's the thing every guy does, right? There's, like, when they have two movie tickets, like first you invite your best friend, like, and then you invite your date, like, if your best friend can't make it. This is like basic, you know, relationship 101 stuff, like dating 101 stuff. So, like, she'll understand that, I feel like. Wayne is so real, except I said I hated them. It's okay, Blue Ice Cubes. So sometimes first impressions can be misleading. Even if you said you hated Wayne earlier, you can always come around. I'm sure Wayne won't mind. He's willing to forgive. Except Wayne just met you. Oh, that's a good point, Tia. He did just meet me. Well, maybe we knew each other in a past life. Perhaps that's the best thing Wayne could say here. What do you think? You're right, she's not into you. You're overthinking it. Even so, you can keep trying. What do you think, Chad? Is she into him? Of course, if she was, she might no longer be into him, like, after that display. But I'm not going to tell Wayne that. That's gonna wreck his mind if I say something like that. I'm going to tell him, like, even so, like, you can keep trying, you know? And the main thing about continuing the effort is that even if the person says no, like at least you'll know you did everything you could, and that counts for something. Being able to not have that regret. So I'm going to tell him this. Even so, you can keep trying. You're right. Whew. Let's go. Oh, this is kind of cool. So I guess these are all the people applying to be juicers. This is the consultation lobby where the last step of screening happens. Much bigger than I thought. Now, pay attention, Jason. Today, you're on field practice, nothing intensive. Next, you'll have consultation sessions with 4 candidates and select one from them as a contributor. Select based on what? Not in a position to disclose that, sorry. We'll explain later on. Oh, that's right, because the manager wants to see what my natural intuitions are like. Let me walk you through the routine first. The candidates know what they're required to do. They will start the conversation with a self-introduction. We decide who makes the best contributor based on what we learn from it. Listen carefully, ask questions, learn as much about them as possible. After all 4 sessions, go find Ms. Ye and tell her your decision. Then comes the signing of contract to seal the deal. I'll walk you through that too. Now, the important part. Finding out who is not fit is the bare minimum. If you really want this job, do better than that. Meaning you must find out who is the fittest. Of course, you have no idea what makes one fit or unfit. This is the point of field practice, to see if you can figure things out on the fly. I will give you some hint, but never, ever mention this to Miss Ye, will you? Meaning he's willing to break the rules to help me? That's because Wayne is indeed a real one. You mean she told you not to give any hint? Yeah. I'd be so dead if she knew I'm doing this, haha. These lips are sealed. Don't give me hints. Yeah, I want to hear what he has to say. These lips are sealed. Good. Here it comes. With field practice, she wants to see how you operate on insufficient data. You may want to take everything into consideration before making the big decision. For example, instead of reporting to Miss Ye right away, you may ask colleagues who have done consultation for additional input. Tyler, Jeff, to name a few. Of course, they may not want to help. But you never know without asking first, right? Would you like to offer some extra input, please? No, I'm not going to ask him for more. That was... I'm not going to push him. Like, I'm grateful for what he just provided. So much for hints. Now, you may start your sessions. Jeff will take over your booth when all 4 are done. Jeff? Ah, the guy we met at the elevator. The guy we met just now, remember? Okay, that's it. Good luck. All right, chat, wish me luck, because, you know, first day on the job, I'll just say, yeah, hello. Hello, my name is Eugene Dye, fidgeting. Yeah, Wayne is really a sympathetic character, makes you want to root for him. I hope he lives. I hope so, too. Yeah, like, I just really hope nothing bad happens to him. An awkward start. Phew. It's crazy hot here. Apparently there is no air conditioning on the other side of this class. Can't believe I'm finally here. Oh, maybe there's no air conditioning because they're testing how well the candidates react to the stress of being in high heat. Sent out my application back in March last year. Didn't hear nothing from your company ever since. Thought you didn't want me. And suddenly, out of the blue, they told me to come here. Before anything, let me make this clear. I have to take care of something. Family emergency. Suppose you pick me at the end of the day, I may not be available right away. Do you still think we need to keep this consultation going? Sure thing, don't worry about it. Could be a problem if you aren't available. I mean, I want to learn more about him, so I think I should say, yeah, sure thing, don't worry about it. Where should I start? Let's start from the basics. I'm 49 years old, no wife, no kids, just my pa and myself living outside Wampe. Used to live in Xiaoyu County before the reform. Moved over here a couple of years ago. We had a little farm back there. Stayed home to work for my pa after high school. A few years down the road, I took it over from pa. Good old me, a business owner. Off the bat, things were not bad. We made okay-ish money from grains. Then I tried to grow this tough grass on the farm. Can't eat it, but good for braiding. So we made it into baskets, mats, and stuff. sold them in the farm store. Pa liked the idea. We made it an ongoing business. But you know how it went back then. Agricultural factories were popping up everywhere. No, sorry, I've been going on and on. My bad. You have questions, don't you? Ask away. Agricultural factories, what are those? Yeah, I might as well ask them. Right, you folks in the city probably don't care much about that. Those factories growing crops and veggies inside don't need no farmer. They were really building them those days, hundreds of them. Nasty business, all that wastewater and stinky gas. You could file complaints about the pollution. Yeah, did you do anything about it? We swallowed it, is what we did. What else? File complaints? Ain't gonna work. Even if we do file a complaint, there's a long waiting line. You know what? The governors must have taken their money and sided with them factories. We voted. For what? For those good-for-nothing town reps to screw us over, eh? What do you say, lad? Ever seen a town rep doing a good thing? Ah, politics. Certainly must do something, if only to be re-elected. How do they become township representatives if they don't do a thing? Gee, I want to know what he says to this. Yeah, like, do they not do anything? Like, how do they get re-elected? Gus C, he got re-elected, all right. Been a rep ever since I was in high school. Everyone voted for him. Everyone, myself included, never voted for anyone else. Yeah, well, you get what you asked for. Hey, why did I say that? You take that back. Now, oh, I didn't know that was gonna offend him so much. I thought he might, like, react in a calmer way to that. Although this is useful information too, like we're learning his emotional dispositions. Why don't you calm down and actually think for a moment? Sure thing. Shall I take back your candidate qualification too while I'm at it? So I'm gonna go the nice response now, for a little bit at least. About what? What do you think if I'm insulting you like that, huh? I must apologize. Sorry for being so mean. So, he's calming down a little. Can a man vote for the party he likes, eh? You sure can, but if this party happens to be a corrupted mess, there's a problem. He's probably not going to take that well. I'll just tell him, yeah, like sure, like let's forget about it, dude. Then what's your problem? You know he's not doing his job and still vote for him? I'll say, yeah, you know better than anyone else that he's not a good rep, man. What else can I do, huh? Say, what if I voted for the other party? I mean, yeah, that's an option. Oh, as if it's any better. Okay. So the lesser of two evils type situation. Giving one of them a cheap vote only encourages it to do worse. You could say all politicians are corrupted weasels. X picking options based on what sates his curiosity and not what makes good etiquette. Yeah, sometimes the temptation is hard to overcome sometimes for that. Nah, this guy ain't fit to be brain harvested. Perhaps not. Though they did say that the people who have experienced a certain level of stress over their lives are often the best for the brain harvesting, because like their brain is used to making lots of computations. So maybe there's a chance with this guy. I guess we just don't know. I'm just going to go along with it for a moment and say you could say all politicians are corrupted weasels. As a voter, you have your own responsibility, which is to keep an eye on the people you voted for. Don't complain. Man, both of these are kind of mean. Don't complain about people not doing their jobs when you're not doing yours. I'm going to go with the top one since that's a little more diplomatic. Man, why did I get so serious about it? This is so off the subject. Although I don't think I said anything wrong. You have a point, probably. Okay, well, hey, we might have actually helped change this guy's mind a little bit, so... You know, it was a nice, genuine conversation, for the most part, between us. Truth be told, I knew Mr. Civ was no good rep. Still, I can't vote for the other party, as if I had any choice. Every man's on his own, can't trust anybody at the end of the day. Me, every day's work, more work. Ain't got no time for politics. Yeah, we're wasting time here talking about politics. What? I mean, politicians do what they do. We nobodies have no say in it. You started this awfully long talk and now you're calling it a waste of time? Just complaining for complaining's sake. Sorry, where was I again? Went too far before I knew it. My bad. It's okay, I was a bit blunt too. Don't try to dodge the argument when you're losing. You know, we'll just end this on equal terms. I'll just say it's okay, I was a bit blunt too. Water under the bridge, lad. Let's get back to consultation then. Anyway, the pollution got from bad to worse. Couldn't grow a thing on our farm, couldn't even live there. Small farms like us died out pretty soon. Either sell the land to factories or just kick the bucket. You know what they say? Life goes on. We sold the land on the cheap and moved to Wanpei, looking to start over. Pa was supportive and all, but you know what it's like these days. You can't find no job. I ended up doing gig jobs here and there. Wanpei, huh? You city folks are a heartless bunch. Not you, lad. I mean them. Haven't seen a single kind soul. That's pretty sad. I do feel like this guy has suffered a pretty fair amount in his life. Okay, that went far enough. You won't take offense when I talk about Wanpei like that, will you? Don't, I do take offense. Will I? I'm just gonna tell him, yeah, like, don't mind at all, you know. Good to know. You're a good egg, lad. Surely are. Come to think about it, maybe it's all my own fault. Good for nothing, yet always blaming others. You heard plenty about it already. I'm good for nothing, really. No, dude, that is not true. You have value, just like anyone. It doesn't matter if you're not perfect. You don't have to be perfect to be a worthwhile person. It's okay to reflect on your flaws and understand, like, yes, there are some things I could do better at, but, you know, I'm working on them, and that's okay. Sorry, this is turning into like a redux of the encouragement stream, but anytime I see someone say something like that, I'm always like, no, like, you're a better person than you think. Can't get into college, can't keep the farm, and now can't find a job. Ooh, that does tug on the heartstrings. Pa got sick after we moved to Wanpei. It's my turn to support him, but I just can't. Even so, I still believe in what Pa told me. Work hard and get paid, he used to say all the time. I know I haven't got no real job right now. Still, I'm trying hard. Sooner or later, it will pay off. That's right, just gotta keep trying. Sorry, I'm giving you an earful about my Pa. It's okay, that's part of what we're here to talk about, is just to see what your life is like. It's part of the consultation. But also, Daisy, welcome. I like the hologram effect. Thank you, Daisy. Yeah, I was trying to set up something cool and different for these streams, so I'm glad you like it. He's a good man, my Pa, a great man. He's the backbone of the family, always. Kept me well fed, even in the hardest times. Can't do without him now that we're talking about my life. I've said too much more than you'd like to know, eh? No such thing. You went a bit off topic. So yeah, no such thing. Thank you for sharing, my friend. You're awfully nice, lad. All this bad talk about Wanpei. Outside the city, it's about the same, I admit. People are made heartless just to make a living. I'm not much better either. Didn't have the heart to tell you, but the truth is, Pa tried to talk me out of it time and again, alright? Still, I ended up a gangster to make a living. Did my share of dirty work and hurt more than a few people. I mean, what else can I do? You know what life is like outside your posh industrial zones. Stinky air, foul water, dead bodies here and there. Killed, starved, overdosed. I think you city folks call it the shithole. Can't blame you. It is what it is. The whole Taihe district is one giant shithole full of germs and maggots. There I made money as a drug dealer. Also smuggled chemicals from factories. That lasted for about a year. Never mentioned a word to Pa. He's on the verge of tears. I really feel for this guy. Okay, that's about it. Sorry for trying to keep that part hidden. Heh. Looking back, I'm a terrible, terrible person. I wouldn't say so. I feel uncomfortable with what you're doing. Yeah, I don't think a truly terrible person would have this much regret about it. What kind of person would you say I am, then? A man who did what he had to for survival. A man who has tried. I'll go with... I like this one, the second one. A man who has tried. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. I haven't seen any kindness for a very long time. And that can make a difference if someone shows you kindness when you haven't seen it for a long time. Nowadays, I just keep going. I know what a loser I am. Always complaining about the world, about other people. Turns out I'm one of them too. Not any better. You know what? Pa died. Today. He got sicker and sicker, but I didn't have the money for medicine. Then you guys called, telling me to come here. I thought... Well, got a phone call just before I came in, telling me Pa's gone. Give this opportunity to someone else, maybe. Everything I did since coming to Wanpei was to make Pa get better. Rushing from gig to gig, always looking for a real job. Now that he's gone, what's the point? Even if you sign me on, I have no use for the money anymore. Probably buy myself a ticket to the hometown. There should be some relatives working in factories. Thank you, lad, really. Being here, saying it out loud, makes me feel a little better. You take care. Bye. Man, that's rough. Yeah, so that guy, obviously he's had a lot of stress, and as far as the qualifications for the position he's applying for go, like, he probably would be pretty fit for it. Like, as you say, turkey tipper, I take it back, he's perfect. But then, of course, we still have to interview the other ones. What I wish I could have said to him was that, like, even though your pa's not here anymore, you know, he'd want you to continue on. And, like, for all we know at this point, it could be maybe this job is the best for your situation in terms of, like, getting you enough money to support yourself. But then it sounds like he has alternative ways he could work of, like, going back to join his relatives. So maybe he doesn't need this one really as much as the other people do. As you say, yeah, someone who did bad things for survival is different from someone who did them for optional gain. True. Hello. Good day, sir. My legal name is Yvonne Chiang. Chiang. First name, Yvonne with an E. And double N. Oh, this one's very thorough. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Doesn't take an expert to tell she's nervous. No, anxious is the right word. I wonder if I can help put her more at ease. Ah, right. I brought these with me. ID, Social Security, and driver's license. I thought you need to see the original copies of these after this session, no? So, actually, yeah, there was the person who told us we don't need to see them, and that option was just unlocked. So I'm going to tell her, actually, there's no need. I see. Sorry, I must have remembered it wrong. Wonder if we'll see Hank later. Yeah, I think we're going to. So those of you who were in last day's stream who wanted to see more of Hank, don't worry, we are getting more of Hank, I'm pretty sure. Shouldn't have brought this whole pack of ID papers. Well, it's okay, Yvonne. It doesn't hurt anything that you brought them. So no need to feel bad about it. Let's go on then. Let me start with a self-introduction. I'm Yvonne Chiang, 25, living with my parents. In prep school, working part-time. Our community is called Mehu in Wanpei City, but on the outer rim. Address is number 5, Yihei 3rd Street, 6th floor. You don't need to go that far into the details. I'll let her, continue her introduction. I'm from a big family. Like, my mother has 6 sisters and 1 brother. Oh, I'm in prep school because I failed the college admission exam. Now I'm giving it another try. Well, kudos for being open about it, and good luck on your next try. This was the candidate who, if I remember correctly from the computer data, did have a history of mild depression. Or does have a history of mild depression. Prep school and part-time working, yeah. The thing is, my parents can't quite afford to have me studying full-time, especially now when they have a big bill to pay. I need this opportunity to contribute some real income. But the upcoming exam is 6 weeks away. I can't make any long-term commitment. Oh, no, that means if we hire her, the effects of confusion and memory loss are going to interfere with her exam. They told me flop farms pay good money and quick, so here I am. I have done my homework finding out what contributors need to do. I thought younger candidates had a better chance. Yes, we do prefer young candidates, no such thing. Sorry, I can't disclose confidential information. Yeah, like really, I haven't been told that yet, so I'll just say honestly, I'm not sure. Ah, I see. Where was I again? I'm the only child. My parents try to provide me with everything they can manage. Although we are not very rich, yeah. Still, they sent me to an expensive school, doing everything to make sure I could have a decent future. And I want to make them proud by getting into a great college. But I failed 3 times in a row. This year would be my 4th try. Ooh, jeez, that's sad. She must be under a lot of pressure. I haven't made a single penny this whole time, and our restaurant isn't doing very well. There used to be quite a few restaurants on our street. Now we're about the last one standing. This is unfair. I mean, ramen is the best when made the traditional way. Won't you say so? But these days, it's all about franchise stores doing everything with machines. Quick order, quick service, and cheaper too. Cleaning bots keep the restaurant sparkling all the time. Taking your time with a traditional bowl of handmade ramen is a true luxury these days. It wasn't like this before. When I was a little girl, the city was full of independent shops and restaurants. Now big companies are taking over everything with their franchise stores. I guess you don't see many mom and pop stores where you live, sir. Plenty of them, in fact. Dingon is what you'd call a traditional community. That is unrelated to our session. Actually, I have quite a few of them. I'm not very inclined to talk about my privacy. Like, wow, there's only one nice choice out of these 3. I'll just say, yeah, actually, we have quite a few of them. Wow, I'm surprised. You live in one of the traditional communities. This is a bit off topic. Yep, good guess. Good for you. Plenty of nice surprises in those tiny shops. Is your community planned for elevation? I'd like to live in such a community for a change. Ah, sorry, I'm blabbering again. It's okay. Anyhow, since I'm preparing for the exam, full-time jobs are out of the question. I really have to get an admission this time. A great college, the exact major doesn't matter. My parents have been working so hard to pay my tuition. They believe in me, told me to focus on my studies and not worry about money. I'm very grateful. Yet every time they meet up with my uncles and aunties, they come home meanish. They talk about how someone else's child got into a great college. And ask why I can't do the same. That is hard being compared to others in cases like that. So I can't fail again, not this time. I can't live with myself, leeching off them like that. Life is tough enough for them, even without me. Showing them a college admission is the least I could do. I know it's not my place to ask, but in this case I have to. Because I'm a bad daughter, a burden. I must have to seize this opportunity and show them my worth. So could you please select me as a contributor? So sure, you're selected. I can't promise anything yet. Getting compared to your cousins, the Asian experience. Oh, yes. I suppose so. Yeah, that's such a harsh thing. So I will tell her, yeah, I can't promise anything yet. I mean, really though, I think if we're thinking about what would be in this person's best long-term interest, I can only imagine probably not getting this particular job would be best for her. Because if she gets the job and then suffers from the side effects later, like confusion and short-term memory loss, and then if she fails the exam later, like that's going to be worse for her than not getting this job and maybe, you know, having a better chance of passing the exam. So I'll just tell her I can't promise anything yet. I understand. So, as long as this session goes, would you say I have a chance? Definitely, you have a chance. Like I said, I can't promise anything yet. You're only the second candidate I've seen today. Yeah, I mean, that should, I think, that's the most honest response. Ah, I see. Thank you. I'll be going then. Hey, Jason. How did it go? Pretty good, not bad. I mean, that was overall pretty good. Awesome. Me almost got slapped in the face on my first consultation session. Yeah, what? Especially because there's like a glass panel between them. Long story, maybe save it for another day. I mean, could you... Oh, here's George. Jeff. Chatting up the newbie, huh? Yes? Ah, Mr. Lau, wasn't expecting to see you here this time. I go where I go. You mind your own work. Oh, this is the kind of gruff older guy from before. See, you have nothing better to do. Come help me with some files. Yeah? I better not, Mr. Lau. He's about to finish out. I should wait here for my turn. Just a couple minutes. Let me take a break, will you? After the break you just took? Ooh, hard. This is like, you know, working hard or hardly working energy right here. What are you talking about? You dumped your work on Lawrence and went to take a break. Am I wrong? No such thing. Yeah, I totally didn't go smoking. I don't know if I trust them, chat. Did I mention smoking? Oh yeah, he gave it away there. I was out there helping someone out. Jason saw me leave. Ask him. Is he lying? Jason died. Oh no. Now he's gonna put me on the spot and ask me to lie for him. And if I tell him like no comment, then he's gonna know. So I'm guessing no comment's probably not gonna be an option in the dialogue box that I have here. Although I feel like maybe I should cover for him just because then maybe he'll be more willing to help me out later in ways that I might need. Is he lying, Jason Dye? Honestly, he's cutting some slack. Okay, I'll cover for you this time, dude. But maybe not next time. This is like a one-time deal. He was helping, but you're gonna owe me for this one. He was helping someone out, yeah. Hear that? I'm asking you again, Jason Dye. Is he lying? Oh, no. Okay, he's lying. He's telling... I've already committed to it, though, chat. Or is he going to check the records later and find out some way? Like, check the surveillance to see if we're both lying. God damn, this is so hard. I hate when dilemmas like this. But okay, chat, I think I'm going to tell him. I'm still going to cover for him, I think. Yeah. But just this once. Okay, I trust you. Go take your break. Yay! Thanks, Jason. Thank you for saving my ass. I owe you one. That you do. Hello. Oh, this is Sydney. Hello, my legal name is Sydney Tung. This is Sydney Tung? The profile says she's 23 years old. I was a little surprised by that, too. I didn't expect her to have an appearance this old. Why doesn't she start? That gaze, as if suggesting something. You may start with a self-introduction. Actually, I wish I had not said anything there, but I suppose now it's too late. Oh, right, yes, introduction. Shifty eyes, dodgy. What is she planning? I was a public servant, now retired. I have a pension plan. Though it's not much You must have seen how the government keeps cutting back retirement pension plans. That is why I need this opportunity. I know that you prefer younger candidates, someone not as fragile as I am. Her fitness evaluation said 10 out of 10. So there's a discrepancy between what the records say and what she's saying now, and what she actually looks like. But I believe I meet your minimum requirement, at least. No way. This granny has no chance. Sorry. I know I'm well past the appropriate age. Honestly, I'm 68 now. Had to ask a friend for help to pass the initial screening. Meaning I shouldn't trust her medical report. So the friend helped her out and lied on the medical report. Although we just lied for a friend ourselves, so we can't be mad at her for that. Session may be a waste of your time. I certainly wouldn't want that. Kindly let me know if you think I should show myself out. What do you think? You shouldn't be here, or no, please stay. Well, I mean, we could still do the consultation, I guess, and because there might still be like a vague, like rough chance, maybe a slight chance that she ends up being the best person, even if it's unlikely. But I'll just say no, please stay. Really? I thought I had no chance being this old. Can't say for sure yet. Let's continue the session. I need you to tell me how you slipped through the screening process. Well, the person who was supervised, Wayne, did say that we need to like go above and beyond. And if she could tell us this, then we might be able to like report how people are slipping through the screening process, and maybe the manager will like that. But I also feel like we might learn some useful information from her if we just kind of take the laid back path. So right now I'm just going to say, can't say for sure yet. Yeah, let's continue the session. I appreciate, really. For a kind soul like you, I should be honest. Blue Ice Cube says, this game really about the action. This feels more personal. Yeah, it's really, I guess it's sort of a mix. There's maybe some action, but I guess most of the game perhaps is sort of a more visual novel-like experience. That's at least what it's looking like so far. She lied on her application? Looks like it, yeah. For a kind soul like you, I should be honest. Truth is, I'm not very healthy. That is to be expected, I suppose, given my age. A friend pulled strings to get me through the medical screening. I know it's unfair to other candidates, but I really need the money. Okay, but some of them do as well. If the money is not for enjoyment or paying bills, my pension covers that. I need the money to buy a ticket to the south out of my own pocket. Paying out of pocket? A ticket out of Wampei costs a lot without approval from the government. I've been saving up for months, but it's far from enough. And trust me, I tried again and again to apply for a travel permit and ticket subsidy. They just refuse to approve. Maybe the travel authority doesn't think old women like me have any legitimate reason to leave Wampei. But I've been here all on my own for too long. Nowadays, I'd give everything just to see my son and his family. So it sounds like in this future society, they don't have much freedom of movement. Like the government has to approve if you want to leave the city. He left Wampei and found a career in the south many, many years ago. I didn't mind back then because my husband was here. We had each other. Plus, we could see our boy on video calls. Things changed earlier this year when my husband was gone. It's like time has suddenly slowed down. Guess I just don't want to be lonely. I know there are other candidates, and many of them need this opportunity for a living. If I were you, I'd prioritize them, right? Yes, the session is a waste of time, both yours and mine. I won't call your needs any less legitimate. Yes, there are people who need the money more than you do. Yeah, that's a tough one too. I don't know if I would rank. So I'm definitely not going to tell like it's a waste of time. I won't call your needs any less legitimate. Yes, there are people who need the money more than you do. Yeah, this is one of those ones that if I were forced to pick an option, I probably would say like some of these people are in more desperate need for money than she is. But at the same time, it's not like her needs are illegitimate. Like she does, I think, have a good reason, you know, wanting to be with her son. So I was just say, yeah, I wouldn't call your needs any less legitimate. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Funny, come to think about it. I'm what they call an independent woman all the time. Supported the whole family all on my own. Ooh, I wonder what Hank would think about that. My husband never helped much, other than making a mess for me to clean up. Didn't make much money, didn't help around the house. My son isn't any better, didn't even want to stay at home. Left us to find his fortune in Wancheng. Started his own family there. Now I have a grandson who only exists on the screen. Video calls. I have never kissed or hugged him yet. Call me selfish if you want. I really want to hug him for once, before the end of my time. To hold those chubby hands. I know I'm privileged compared to other candidates. A home in the city, a pension. What else could I ask for? Yet here I am, asking for even more. I'm a greedy old woman, and I'm aware of it. Life isn't all happiness. Maybe you should come to terms with it. I wouldn't call you you're a hypocrite. For this one, I'm just going to let her keep talking. I'm just going to... I see that you care for my feelings. However, we both know I'm probably the least qualified of all candidates. Physically not fit, I admit. And this may have a negative impact on your performance review. Still, I'm not ready to simply give up. Please consider me if it doesn't cause you any trouble. I appreciate, really. Goodbye. Oh, chat, I think this might be Hank. Yes, Tia, the Hank shade. So the old woman there, Sydney, she does have kind of a sad story too. So I'll just... Same greeting as before. Hello. Good day. My name is Hank Liu. Nice to meet you. Eh? Yeah, I was just thinking, like, we already know this guy. He's Fran's neighbor. Totally not expecting to meet him again. Not here. Oh, hi, Mr. Dai. Wasn't expecting to see you here. Our previous conversation didn't end well. He's got this shitty attitude. In the end, he apologized, though, which counts. Before we start, let's make this clear. Our previous disagreement doesn't have any effect on this session, does it? Honestly, I think it does. Of course not. Personal grudge has nothing to do with my work. If he didn't apologize, I would probably think that it does, but in this case, yeah, I think I'm just going to say, look, that's all in the past. Yeah, personal grudge has nothing to do with my work. Great, then. He looks massively relieved. I'll start then. My name is Hank Liu, 59, work for Vision, construction supervisor. Okay, so now we know what he does, chat. He's a construction supervisor. I mean, used to work for Vision, was a construction supervisor back then. Nowadays, unemployed. Oh, I can see why he's applying for this contributor opportunity now. Career-wise, it's pretty simple. My dad was a construction worker. I followed suit. Worked for 30 plus years. Vision had this new construction project the year before last, and they gave me a promotion. Supervisor. Why were you fired? No, I'm not going to ask him that. Like I said, my background is simple. Middle class. Oh, I thought he was going to, like, explain it on his own if we didn't ask him, but okay, maybe I should have asked him why he was fired. Background is simple, middle class family. Bunch of work experience, good college too. Bit long in the tooth these days, but still in awesome shape. My generation grew up in some tough times, made us tough. Oh, yes. Had to walk uphill to school both ways. That kind of generation, huh? Not like youngsters these days. Sissies. You could tell by the medical report. Perfect shape. Anyway, I think I'm a great fit for this job. Like, the confidence, chat, you gotta love him, right? He's very confident. You said you went to a good college? What's with all this confidence? All this bluster? Yeah, let's ask him about that. Right, overqualified for a construction worker, eh? Not the best college, mind you, but pretty good. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I have the smarts, see? Smart brains make more flops, no? OMG, it's Hank. Indeed it is. Yeah. Yes, higher intelligence certainly helps. Factilligence has no effect on flop contribution. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think you're very intelligent. Can he drop the ages thing already? Jesus Christ. I think that's a big part of his thinking, his way of thinking about things, so I don't know if he's going to drop it. But last time, though, he did apologize to us, so he's maybe, you know, more open-minded than it might seem. I just don't know for sure. And then for this one, yeah, if smart brains make more flops, I suspect it does, but I'm just going to go with the safe answer and tell him I don't know. Really? You don't know about your job very much, huh? You know, no need to be rude about it, because this technically is not my job yet. Okay. That's about it. I've done my part. Any questions? You have this urgent need for money. For what? Who do you have in the family? I'm gonna ask him why he needs the money. My mom's sick. Been in the hospital for a while. I've burned through my savings just to keep her there. Then the doctor told me she needs a surgery, which I can't afford. No way. This is why moving out of that apartment, I can't afford it. That was pretty urgent, all right. Oh, and chat, that must be why he didn't want to rent the noise suppressor, because he's tight on money. Any more questions? Come on. Yeah, who do you have in the family? Just me and my mom now. Dad passed away a few years back. Occupational injury. Hey, maybe it's not so bad being fired by Vision. At least I won't die like my dad did. The risk of death is real working for Vision. Huh, I'm surprised they don't have better workplace safety standards. Wait, what do you mean? They don't give a shit about worker safety. No insurance, not replacing busted safety gear unless they absolutely have to. Can't take sick leave. That's what I mean. Any more questions? Come on. I think that's all I have. That settles that then. Please seriously consider me. I really need this opportunity. Goodbye. Oh, there's Jeff. Here you are. Hey, we're all done? Wouldn't call all done. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anyone else I need to meet with, right? Because met with Hank, Yvonne, Sydney, and let's see, who else? I'm forgetting. Oh, I think Eugene maybe was the first one. Yeah, and that was all. That was the 4 people I needed to meet with. Now comes the tricky part. Find the best candidate out of the 4. Tough choice. Poor you. Being a seasoned veteran, though, I say the answer is pretty obvious. He doesn't seem to be joking. Yeah, could you give me some hint? Of course. Yeah, I mean, I helped this guy earlier, so he should help me out now. As long as you cover me when Auntie finds out. But how bad? How bad could it be? Yeah, how bad could it be? You haven't seen her homicidal face yet? Okay, for real now. I see your job depends on this. Let's put it this way. You might want to think about the whole situation the other way around. Exclude those who are absolutely unfit. Makes things easier. Yeah, okay, process of elimination. Oh, I thought this guy was lying too. Yes, I think Hank at first does give that impression. Though the more the game gets into his character, it seems like the more we find out he's at least honest. At least it sounds like. Like in the what he was telling us just then, I think he was being honest. Maybe not about the college, but like about his work history and stuff like that, and his mom. I don't think he was lying about that. People are saying there's tremendous fraud happening at the farm. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. Very sad. So sad. That does sound like something Hank would say. I mean, you got to pick Hank or it's going to be real awkward back at your apartment. Well, it might, but the thing is, Hank was moving out, so I don't know if we're actually going to see him again after this. Otherwise, yeah, it probably would make things pretty awkward. That's all the hint I could give. Or else I'd be worrying about my own job. Feel free to go. I'll pick up from here. Good luck, man. Thanks, Jeff. All right, so I just completed my first consultation assignment. And, okay, here's Lawrence. All done with consultation? Thank you for the hard work. So much unnecessary courtesy that it's frustrating. Could it be that Lawrence still feels guilty? I'm about to order dinner. Would you like to join? Yeah, dinner. That's kind of like at the workplace? Or he's going to eat at the office? Right, it's about 8 o'clock dinner time. Oh, maybe they have like a cafeteria there. The company pays for it. Order what you like. They say no such thing as a free lunch, but a free dinner is something, huh? You got me there on that one, dude. Let's hope you pass. Oh, thank you, Blue Ice Cubes. Yeah, I hope I pass too. Let's see. On today's menu, we have... not Ikashida Bento again. Damn. Oh, I guess you're forced to pick a certain option. Like, you don't get to pick... also, chat, please feel free to correct me. I'm probably mispronouncing this, but is it Ikeshita? Ikeshita Bento? Ah, Mr. Lau. Nothing wrong, but it's been the same menu for a whole week. Sure we deserve a treat every once in a while? How about Mad Connells for a change? No real difference. Well, don't order if it's not to your taste. Your dinner, your choice. Okay, I get it. I'll order for you, Jason. Which do you prefer, chicken or pork rib? Guess I'll go with the chicken. Their chicken bacon is kind of meh. The rib is way better. I'll let you find out yourself. Guess I'll order chicken today, too. The rib bento is good, but enough is enough after a whole week. Anyway, I'll bring your bento over when it arrives. Don't let me keep you any longer. Oh, thank you. Hey, my pleasure. No need for this formality, man. Ah, this vigor of youth. Well, I like Lawrence. He seems like, you know, someone who's, you know, trying to help me out. Hey, I wonder, is there, like, anyone here I need to talk to? Oh, I heard we're getting paid for overtime again. Oh, sorry. Can I talk to these guys? I mean, I know it's kind of awkward, but, like... Oh, I guess I can listen into their conversation chat. They're talking about overtime. Yeah, thank the new supervisor. Wayne, they're talking about Wayne. Top dog sent by HQ to oversee the farm. I thought their kind didn't care about us nobodies. Don't know. Maybe there are nice ones every once in a while. Yeah, Wayne is nice. Nice enough to pay us for overtime and get extra budget for it. Overtime should be paid. It's the law. You've been working like a slave for too long, man. It's messing with your common sense. But yeah, I don't think we really... yeah, there was no dialogue option for those guys, so I guess that was just kind of background conversation. Some of these conversations I'm interested to see, though. Like this one, they were talking about a disgusting juicer. Yep, the guy smelled like he vomited all over himself. Oh, no. Did you choose him in the end? No. Couldn't stand the idea of being in the same contract room with him. Denied him because of his smell? That's unfair. No, I checked his profile. History of mental disorder. He wasn't even coherent during the session. There's no way he could make the cut anyway. Oh, and she said they're seeing a lot of candidates like that recently. Alright, so I think I need to go back to screening, chat, and give them my recommendation. What do you think, chat? Of all the ones that I interviewed, is there one that you think I should pick? Oh, I can watch TV here. That's kind of cool. As the government rolls out the Transit 2.0 initiative, we're seeing one term over the news increasingly often, which is hosted coordination. So what exactly does it mean? Simply put, hosted coordination means entrusting complicated systems to AI algorithms hosted in the cloud for optimized efficiency. Ooh, just what our farm here is powering. The term... Oh. Yeah, accidentally clicked out. Hold on. Let me see where. Okay, this is where I left off. The term itself is a mouthful, but we in fact see its applications every day. Hosted coordination is widely used in flight planning, power grid, so on and so forth. While it solves many problems, the innovation introduces a new dimension of concern. Scholars and researchers across many industries have been warning us for a long time. They believe that the over-reliance on hosted coordination may not be a good thing. What do you think, Professor Liu? Yes, of course it's a problem, although the problem is not with host coordination itself. When we talk about hosted coordination, we're talking about many separate ecosystems, each controlled by a different service provider. That is in fact quite fine. If one service suffers any outage, the rest of them are not affected. The real risk is, when you look closer, all these services are kept afloat by flops generated by the same entity, which is Vision Corporation. That's us. Imagine what happens when, hypothetically, Vision's flop generation network goes offline for one single hour for whatever reason. Within this hour, the world as we know it will plummet into total chaos. First and foremost, all route planning, automatic driving, and traffic control systems will be wiped out. The damage would be... No, I can't imagine what it looks like. Gosh, it will definitely be the end of the world. Ideally, no. By common sense, we shouldn't put all our eggs in one basket. There should be a healthy flops market with diversity and competition. The reality is, Vision is the only corporation capable of meeting the country's demand for flops. This monopoly creates an enormous risk. Any security breach or service outage at Vision could have catastrophic consequences. Isn't the government doing anything about it? Well, they certainly would if they could. In the domain of flop generation, Vision is the absolute leader in technology. No one is capable of supervising their practice. Surely other corporations in the flops industry have the know-how to supervise it? Not at all. As I said, Vision's technology is miles ahead of the game. No one has the know-how except for themselves. And again, is it really okay to let competitors supervise each other? There are conflicts of interest to consider. You're right. The next issue is legislation. Honestly, we barely have any relevant legislation in the flops industry at all. The technology/industry is growing so fast that our legal system can't keep up with it. I thought the Legislative Assembly was debating just a few days ago that, sure, they're acting, but don't forget that Vision is counteracting too. They want to keep the status quo. The chairman of Sunrise recently made a statement, remember? Sunrise will not buy one single flop from Vision until the Legislative Assembly passes sensible, working, regulative laws. Sunrise could afford to do that because they have their own flop farms. Other corps, especially smaller ones, no such luck. I see, the situation is indeed dire. Oh, this is a news report. It's going on kind of long. Now, a short advertisement break. Afterwards, we will continue this conversation with a senior farm manager at Vision Corporation. He will share with us an in-depth look at security measures at Vision's flop farms. Be back soon. So Tia says, okay, first dude, in my opinion, went through a lot, could probably take it. Yeah, I think that's a solid point that he probably could. So let's see, do I go in here or do I... Ooh, I could see the manager. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should ask some of my colleagues first for their input. Could Vision be behind the MBUs? At this point, I really don't know who else could be. I think probably Vision is behind it. Consultation went well. I say, yeah, I think it's pretty good. Awesome. Oh, did Wayne end up seeing her? Which her? I think we know which one. I see, the girl from logistics. You mean the logistic girl? You planned it? You bet, Sherlock, haha. How'd it go? Did Wayno ask her to the movies? Not exactly. Let's say he didn't, but I gave him a push. I tried, like, I don't know how he's going to take this first one, if he's going to think that means that he did. Let's say he didn't. I'll do this first one and hope he doesn't misinterpret it. Then she said yes. Oh, then Wayne sort of turned the conversation around and said he got the tickets for someone else. That's right. You brought it up and he backed down? Okay, let's leave him be. Good luck to you, man. Survive the auntie, haha. Wait, you want to ask about consultation? May I? Sorry, too busy, no time. Looks like he's in a real frenzy. Ah, look who's about to miss the deadline. As if you're any better. At least no one's on my ass. Oh, yeah. Oh, you need to name the best candidate, right, Jason? That's right. I have the time for a quick tip. Man, I see how busy you are. Selling brain juice has side effects that last for a month or two. Don't choose anyone with upcoming big plans. That's it. So I'm definitely not going to choose Yvonne then, because she has that exam. I really need to focus. Sorry. Thank you. Maybe else, yeah, could I help you somehow? He's totally absorbed now. Okay. Let's see if there's anyone else I can talk with here. Maybe the old guy here at the edge. But about screening and candidates, I won't give any advice. Find out yourself. I haven't even asked. That's cool. For fairness' sake, I tell every new employee the same. That's just being equal. Okay, I'll just tell them. Yeah, I understand that. Please leave. Old keys. Oh. Did you just what? Never mind. Go away. What's he trying to say? Oh, maybe he's still wondering whether we lied to him to cover for Jeff. Maybe that's what he's thinking about. Also, notice the girl, I think Kathy was her name, she's gone. Wonder where she could be. Okay, yeah, nothing else here. Well, chat, I think the next thing for me to do is to go see the... Well, she might be elsewhere. I'm just going to take a quick look on the left side here and see if I can find anything else. But I don't think anyone else is going to be here who I can talk to. Probably my next step is going to be to confront the manager with my choice. Oh, here's some guys. Calvin and Spencer. Yeah, I don't think these are guys I've been introduced to yet. Ooh, Spencer took somebody's gift or somebody's snack. Where are your manners, man? Come on, you should try to. Okay, well, that conversation's not very interesting, so I'm gonna keep going. Okay, yeah, and then that's the end. All right, chat. You know, Tia, of all the people that we met, I think I'm inclined to agree with your thought that the first dude seems like probably the best choice. Because let's see, I mean, the first one, it was a while ago, so I've probably forgotten some of the details of his life by now. But there was the first dude, and then the second dude, I think, was the one whose father had died, right? So HQ doesn't want to give the green light. You're back. Oh, hi, Jason. The atmosphere is depressing. What's the problem with Silencio? Why does it keep letting uninvited people in? Madam, about shutting down the farm. Oh no, are they going to shut down the farm? Okay, give us a moment, Edith. Okay. Good luck. Come here. How was it? Consultation went well? Pretty good, I think. Well, I'll just say okay-ish. Is that so? What's that supposed to mean? Like, it's really important for me to be honest with this person. Why does she keep checking the screen? You know, the entire process was conducted under camera surveillance. I was watching. Oh no, that means she knows that I covered for Jeff by lying to that other guy. What? I heard every word. As I said, I make sure every purchase I make is worthy. Okay, so was I worthy? Actually, you did well. Oh, thank you. being reasonably courteous, at least not having a conflict with anyone. Considering this is your first time, you have passed the consultation test. Oh, thank you. You felt for Mrs. Tung, who is facing real emotional hardship. That's right, that I did. Maybe Silencio always opens for Jason because he's an MBU? Foreshadowing, perhaps. Ooh, yeah. And maybe they don't know that, but that's part of what gives him these special access privileges. And you made Eugene Dai trust you enough to share his personal frustrations. True, true. This is no easy feat. Generally, I appreciate what you have done. Good. Now I only need to name the right candidate. Okay. Let's go over some details in your sessions. First of all, the first Eugene Dai started a conversation about politics. You took the bait right away. There were plenty of opportunities to distract him and keep the session going. Yet you took none of them and engaged him in a fight instead. I think I got one dialogue option that kind of rubbed him the wrong way. Pointless waste of time. I tried to point out his ignorance. I believe politics is never pointless. I'll take it, you know, suitably chastised. That's what I am in this moment. Being a consultant, you will see many people from all walks of life. Do you have to make a statement over every single disagreement? No, I don't. That's a good point. In that case, how do you intend to do your job? I see how I failed. Only wanted an exchange of opinions. I'm just like, yeah, okay, that's, you know, she's being reasonable here. Good. More importantly, you made Eugene spill his guts. He's willing to do it because of the empathy you demonstrated. This is exactly what I look for in consultants, Mr. Dai. Show respect and empathy, make candidates willing to speak honestly. That way, we can find the best candidate with the least trial and error. What you did has proven your capability, but this is not my own self. That's right, he's a mind beneath us. The regular me wouldn't be so nice to him. Next, Yvonne Chang. You told her we don't require ID. How did you know? Somebody told me. I asked Tyler about how consultation usually goes. Yeah, I think I should say I asked Tyler. The ability to proactively look for pitfalls and make preparation. Good. This is one of the purposes why we have field practice, and you have passed the test. Grats, you failed successfully. Thanks. Thanks, Tia. You did truly well. I was about to commend them for caring about people, but never mind. Yeah, I get the feeling that they treat other people here simply as means to an end. Next. The idea issue aside, you did not make her any promise about the result. Well done. Never make a promise that you can't keep. Many consultants make things up on the fly when the candidates repeatedly ask. At least you are not one of them. Next. Sydney Tung. You should have rejected her on the spot. I thought she might say that. Instead, you gave her false hope knowing she had no chance at all. Well, to be fair, I didn't know that she had no chance at all. I thought maybe there was some, just like a slight chance. Hearing her personal story will only hinder your decision process. Now that you decided to stay, you could have tried to find out how she slipped through the screening process. Oh, dang it. I was thinking about choosing that option. I probably should have chosen it. Last, Mr. Hank Liu. You met an acquaintance. What a surprise. I can tell that you were not on friendly terms. Luckily, you kept personal grudge aside and continued with the session. The session was uneventful. Everything was handled as it should be. Okay, so much for review. I've said my part, now it's your turn. Tell me, who do you think is the best candidate? I have this one chance, don't blow it. So, I'm thinking not either of the women, and that's not because I'm just sexist, but because the Sydney is too old, as we just heard from the manager. Like, she's not, just physically, she's not suited for it. And then Yvonne has that big exam coming up, and so we don't want to interfere with that. So really, it's a choice between Eugene and Hank. And it's been a while since we talked to Eugene, so I'm trying to remember all the details. I know he was the one who, yeah, that's right. He used to work with his dad on a farm, but then the factories came in and he wasn't able to continue growing things, so he had to resort to crime. Which makes me think that, yeah, he's probably used to being under a lot of stress. So what? Axie is not sexist? Not very based. Yeah, you got me on that one, Lacatex. Blue Ice Cube says, one of them spoke about family issues. And then, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Eugene said he's, like, his father had died earlier in the day. Whereas with Hank, he wants the money for his mother, for her operation. I mean, Hank has probably had, I guess, a fair amount of stress as well because there was the construction and getting fired from his construction job. Like, honestly, I think either of the men, like Eugene or Hank, would probably be a pretty solid choice for this. I think Eugene might be a little bit smarter than Hank. So if intelligence has any bearing on one's qualifications, then probably that favors Eugene a little bit more than Hank. So all in all, it's hard to say. I'm leaning toward Eugene. I think emotionally, I probably am the most invested in Hank, actually, because of what he said about needing the money to help his mom in the hospital, whereas Eugene seems to not be in quite that dire of a need. But if I'm thinking purely of like who the best candidate is, just on grounds of, you know, their own qualifications to do a good job, probably Eugene would be my bet. So with all that said, chat, yeah, I think I should choose Eugene, but it's tough. But of course, if Hank ends up not getting this job, maybe he'll find some other job. That's what I'm going to tell myself to kind of soothe the pain of not helping Hank with this particular one. So Eugene, welcome. I'm going to choose you. Good choice. Great. However, he is not the best. Oh no, was it Hank? Was Hank the best choice after all? What? Yes, he meets our requirement in all metrics. You had an in-depth conversation with him from which he learned he does need this opportunity. However, he was reluctant, a fact we must not overlook. Doesn't mean he will forfeit. Okay, I'll hold my tongue there. Hank Liu, oh no. I should have picked Hank after all. Wait, why was Hank the best though? Because it seemed like Eugene was probably a bit more intelligent. Maybe intelligence doesn't have as much of a bearing. Every candidate has their own issues. Limiting those who are absolutely not fit, Hank Liu is the last one remaining. Good health, mentally stable, predictable life. And he has a legitimate need for this opportunity to ease the financial stress from unemployment. I thought she said we should prioritize those most in need. Oh, Thiago, welcome. Good evening. Another time to catch Axaeon stream. Yay. Nice to see you again. But Hank is not the most desperate. Actually, I am going to ask her about this because she did, I think, say that earlier. You're correct that he is not. But he is desperate enough, am I wrong? The bottom line is we're running a business, not a charity organization. You and I, too, must answer to a boss. We find the middle ground as best as we can. It's different from that lecture she gave Sky. Come to think of it, she is sort of a hypocrite. I didn't know predictable life was a criterion, WTF. Yeah, me neither. You know, chat, oh, maybe this isn't really her that we're talking to. Maybe she's being controlled by someone else. I agree with Sky. You really don't really care about candidates. I'm gonna hold my tongue on that one. Despite your personal preference, it is what it is. I guess someone in the office must have told you making the right decision is the key to your field practice. And that this someone, I suppose, might very well be Tyler. Yep. In fact, the entire process is a test, from consultation sessions to the final decision. Now I have everything I need to know. Based on her reaction, I should be doing pretty well. Yeah, like, I think I've maybe, like, you know, 85% have done what I should do. Your next step is to sign the contract with Hank Liu. Like last time, Wayne will walk you through the process. Unlike last time, however, he will sit through the signing process. We can't afford to fully entrust this final step to new employees. Don't mind, having a friendly senior by my side is a big plus. Also, maybe I can help him get together with that girl that he's interested in. You know, time for round 2 on that. Oh, on top of Hank, there's someone else I need you to sign contract with. She has been pre-screened and verified by myself. You must sign her on, understand? Yes, ma'am. What kind of person are we talking about? She's not going to like it if I ask that. I'll just tell her, okay, yes. Great. Come back when all is done. I will give the final verdict. This is my last chance for screening. Don't screw it up. Go meet Wayne in the office. See you later, Mr. Dai. Edith, show Lawrence in. All right, well, I suppose... Okay, yeah, Lawrence is going to help me out here. Oh, hi, Jason. Done with the manager. How did it go? Not bad. Well, yeah, not bad. Like, overall, that was pretty good. Great. Auntie is calling me over. Don't know what for yet. I'm going in. See ya. Bye. Oh, yeah, you're probably, like, going to get fired or something. Bye. So here, I'm just going to see if Wayne is here, or if I need to talk with anyone here. I don't think... Okay, it doesn't look like there's much for me in this room. Who could this be? Hey, you know, I wonder, could it be his girlfriend? Could it be Fran? Probably not, because she already works multiple jobs, and it doesn't seem like they're hurting for money. But, like, who else is an important character who we know is female from this story? Hey, I don't think there's really any other characters we can think of like that. So, as for where I'm going now, I will be honest, chat, I actually don't know for sure. I thought we were going to run into Wayne and, like, he was going to help us out. But he didn't seem to be in the office. And we've already seen these two people in their conversation. It might be on one of the other floors, because I have not explored every floor yet. If you have completed the latest round... Oh, vaccinations. Okay, yeah, you know what? I think I know what it is now. I have to go check out one of those floors that I have not been to yet. So elevator, here we go. So we've been to screening, contract consultation, logistics, and shuttle platform. Yeah, let's try logistics. I think that might be a good place to go next. Ooh, this is kind of creepy, chat. This feels like the place you would take someone if you wanted to, like, kill them and hide the body with no one else knowing. There's nothing I can do. Oh, okay, well, let's see what this says. Sign service tunnel. A service entrance to perform maintenance on the cellar's ducts and pipes. Well, I might as well see if anyone's down here, and, you know, I can at least know that I've checked this place off. The fact that there's no music makes it creepy, too. Okay. I guess there really is nothing down here. Probably there will be a bit later in the game, because they wouldn't make a room like this if there's really nothing to do here. Yeah, I must have to come back to this place a bit later. Which is fine with me, because I'm feeling a bit less anxious now that I don't have to be in there. Okay, let's go. Yeah, shuttle platform. Yep, for now. Yeah, you're right, Thiago. Now, the shuttle platform, there's... Okay. Oh, this door has a green sign of it, so maybe I can go in here. Oh, no. Yeah, it might be that maybe I need to go back to this area a bit later, too. You know, save it for once I'm finished with all my work duties. But it just didn't look like there was much left to do in the main office area, so... Oh, actually, you know what? Okay, this makes things better. I didn't know the game let me run, but I just accidentally pressed the left bumper button, and now, okay, that makes things so much easier. Did that ever come up? Like, was there ever a tutorial prompt for that of like, hey, you can press this button to run? I don't think there was. So contract and consultation, logistics. Okay, I think I'll go back to screening and see what I can do there. But now that I have running, that's like a whole new weapon in my arsenal. Because I'm not gonna lie, like it was getting a little bit much, the sense of not really moving very fast in this game. Okay, no one in there. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the main office area and... Oh, okay, here it is. Edith, yeah, that's right, I'm looking for the team lead. Super Metroid moment, yeah. Oh, is that a game like this where like sometimes it has buttons that you don't always realize, like, hey, that helps you like go faster? Run, yes. Monsieur told me to come here. I'll say yes. He's outside running errands for someone. You can wait in the corridor outside the signing room. I'll keep him informed. Roger, could you also tell him to hurry up? No, I'm not going to do that to Wayne. He's a nice guy. So, I'm not sure where the signing room is, but I don't think it's back here. It must be out in the corridor. Oh, was she talking to me? Rose. So there's someone named Rose, and Kathy knows running errands for Mr. Lau. He granted me access. Embassy, I heard about it. Dropped your access pass again at the cellar elevator, didn't you? Okay, well, I don't think they're talking about anything important. Okay, that's where the manager was. Oh, there's Jeff. It looks like... Oh, maybe he's talking to Wayne right now. Of course I looked. I looked everywhere. Even Lawrence's desk. Say, his desk is sparkling clean for a messy guy. Huh, why did I check his desk? Sometimes he helps me out with work. No, I'm not slacking off. Yeah, I don't know who this could be. Or what he's talking about. He says, fuck me, I'm so dead. Hey, Jason. Help! Okay, yeah, what's up? How can I help you? Do you have a minute? This is kind of complicated. Still have some time before going to the contract room. Yep. It's like this. Listen, I left some critical documents in Auntie's office. Thing is, she's there right now, not in a good mood. I can't just walk inside and say I forgot things. Be a man. Just go get it already. You be a man. How about you give it a try? I'll pass. Yeah. See? I need these documents right now. What shall I do? Like, Ask Auntie really nice for them, beats me, or sneak inside while she's out. Yeah, maybe going stealth is what we need, you know? Make this like a Metal Gear Solid moment. Sneak inside while she's out. Okay, great idea. Thing is, the office is automatically locked when Auntie is out. Crap idea. What if I told you I can open her office door for you? Q-Man, the superhero. Not for me, it's Jeff's problem. But how are you planning to do it? I have special clearance for maintenance work. That could open the door. Of course, only when Auntie isn't there. Yo, who's not there? What's this latest gossip? Oh no, like the whole office is gonna know the plan now. Auntie. Hey, weren't you in her office just now? She's letting you go? Why do we keep having people joining in? I'll say, yeah, she's letting you go. Yeah, it didn't take long. She left, not sure where to. Now this is the time. Let's move. Be careful. Auntie is in her killer mode. Doesn't matter. It's now or never. Yeehaw! This is an organized operation now. I think it is, boys. We're doing this. This is fun. I'll get my stuff while QQ opens the door. We need someone to keep watch. Station at the elevator and keep Auntie occupied if she's back. Not me. Sorry, I'm kind of busy. Oh, you guys are chickening out right now? Hey, you folks. QQ and Jeff are watching me. It's none of my business. Sure, I'll keep watch. Don't look at me like that. All right, yeah, you know what? I'll do it. I'll keep watch. Yeah, let's get moving. You keep watch at the elevator, Jason. If you see Auntie, find something to keep her busy. Action time. Go for it, QQ. I'm not your dog. I really shouldn't get involved. Yeah, I shouldn't, but it's fun, so... Just wait for Auntie here, and like she's gonna come up immediately, and I'm gonna have to like distract her. Could she really come back so soon? Say, how am I supposed to keep her occupied? Oh, there she is. She's back? Oh, she must have just been like going to the bathroom or something. It must have been like a really quick... Oh no. Jason Dye, what are you doing here? Just taking a break? I'm waiting for someone. So yeah, just taking a break. Taking a break here? Never mind. I shouldn't have asked. Oh, wait. What? I have some questions about work. Hey, I like your perfume. What's the brand? She's gonna hate me if I fall for this. I have some questions about work. At least she might. That's a little bit more believable. Ask Wayne or Edith. They are your mentors. I'm going. Oh man, she's tough. Hey, where did you go just now? Where are the contract rooms, please? I said ask Wayne. He is your babysitter. That was a waste of time. Damn. I didn't buy them any time. They will get caught. Hold on. They're caught. I'll take the blame too. I better check it out. So, maintenance, huh? Oh no. We're busted, chat. Right. Then what is Jeff doing here? I'm giving him a hand. Right. Is your vocabulary down to one single word these days, Quentin? No, I mean, this door is really acting up, Auntie. You are acting up. This door is working great as can be. No, it opened for me for no reason, remember? Did I ask for your opinion, Dai? I feel obliged to contribute. I'll just say, yeah, the point is that door is acting up. All right. Are you done with it yet? All done. Yep, everything's fine. Nothing to see here. Yep, we're just gonna go on our way and forget this ever happened. Then go away. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, whew. Okay, chat. I think we're in the clear on this one. Wait, did we ever tell her why Jeff was there? Or did she just let that one slide? Phew. That was close. Jason, why didn't you slow her down? I tried. Yeah, she didn't want to be slowed down. I'll just tell her, yeah, I tried. Okay, Auntie is an unstoppable force when she wants to be. Jaster seems to have her convinced about the door. I think it's going to be okay. Anyway, I have the documents. That's what counts. Like, what were these documents anyway? Thank you, guys. I owe you one, you both. If there's anything I can do for you, just ask. Yeah, that's like the second time I've really put my neck on the line for you there, Jeff. No biggie. Yeah, I won't forget. I'll just be nice. I'll tell him, yeah, no biggie. I always pay my debts. If you do get hired, that is. Hey, I will. No worries about that. I was just joking, huh? Off to deliver these documents. Bye. It's gone, just like that. Hey, Jaster, now you know whom to ask, in case you need to get a door open, hey? Why are you doing this? Why would I ever need that? Yeah, why are you doing this? Because it's fun. Quentin has the look of a guy who might not last at this job very long, but he's going to have a good time while he's here. Back to work. I have some rail maintenance to do. Haha. What mess did I get myself into? Well, all's well that ends well. That's what matters. Super Metroid has an infamous new bridge for which the game's dedicated run button is required to cross. However, the run button's existence is not hinted at any point by the tutorial. Oh, I didn't know that. Thanks for that context, Tia. I want to play that game someday, because I know it's one of the classics, but I haven't gotten around to it. Whenever I encounter that bridge, though, now I will know. Adventure. Yes. Oh, and she never did tell me, the manager, CA, she never did tell me where the room I'm supposed to go to is. Could it be in here? Or maybe... Okay, there's no talk prompt for that. And I don't think it's over here either. Yeah, nothing over there. Okay, yeah, that's just... So it must be on a different floor, I'm thinking. Okay, yeah, contract and consultation, basement 4. And we still never found out what those documents were that Jeff was going after. I like to think it was something like gaming magazines. Or just, you know... Maybe Jeff is just, you know... He's just a really hardcore gamer and he wants to read the latest from his favorite gaming journalists. So, they say I've always wanted to ask, what's the problem with this firm? Why aren't there any day shift jobs? That's a good question, too. The upstairs divisions work day shifts. You don't know that? Like business development? Yeah, why don't we get sensible work hours? What do you think our responsibility is being part of screening? When we talk to people and find the right candidates. Yeah, it is a little curious why that only happens at night. But I will leave that conversation for now. It's really good. I'd love to see you experience it. Okay. I might someday. Maybe I'll have to play it on stream. Well, there's... Okay, 6, 4, A4, 6, 7, 5, 2. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I could... Oh, wait, here we go. Yeah, I have to wait for Wayne to come back. Looks like my internal clock's not used to night shifts yet. Must stay awake. You can do it. You can do it, dude. I have faith in you. Don't sleep on the job. No, the manager's not going to like that. So, you are the new one. Jason. Yeah, what's going on? Because I'm looking at myself. Jason? The very same. Did you... You were not like the others somehow. I've never seen these. Time's up. Oh, now I'm no longer controlling Jason. Jason, here you are. Sorry, I didn't know you were taking a nap. Hopefully I didn't ruin it. No big. I go back to sleep now. He's still on the job. No biggie. I'm awake now. Great. You're not used to night shifts, are you? Otherwise, you shouldn't feel drowsy this early. That I'm not used to, yeah. Yo, Wayne, Jason, how's it going? I have a bad feeling too, Tia. Like something is going to happen. Lawrence, what are you doing here? To cover Tyler's shift. He got the time wrong, went out but couldn't make it back before signing starts. I'll wait here with you guys for a while. You said Tyler got the time wrong, Lawrence. He has got this procrastination problem, but never missed a deadline. Did he say exactly why he's late? No, just that he got the time wrong. Okay. By the way, did you do it? Yeah, do what? That question was... Oh. Sorry, socially awkward moment there. Sorry, I thought the question was meant for me. Didn't know it was meant for Wayne. Haven't asked yet. Don't tell me you got cold feet again. Tell you what, Wayne's been wanting to ask a girl for like forever. Oh, dude, like trust me, I know, dude. I was there when when he botched the attempt. But don't worry, we're gonna save it for him. To help him out, we chipped in and bought him tickets to this super popular movie. And what now? He's too chicken to tell her. Actually, I gave him a push too. Huh? And? Guess. He chickened out is kind of rude. I'm going to try to be as nice, because he probably already feels awful about it. For real, Wayne? Real what? Dude, you chickened out? I... sort of. Jeez. Okay, enough about that. Now I need to go over the contract signing process with Jason. Ooh, that was a good pivot. Sure, I'll to go tell everyone about Sir Wayne's courageous deed. Do whatever you want. The face of a man quietly accepting his fate. Well, don't worry, Wayne. The kitchen sales community is very welcoming. I need to check a few things with you, Jason. There was a stack of brochures mailed out together with your interview notice. Have you read them? And the notice explicitly said no preparation needed. Ooh, that's right, it did. I did read through everything in the package, though. Good for me. It was some sort of contract, pain in the butt to read. Yeah, I have... Why did the notice say no preparation needed, if you don't mind my asking? Yeah, I wonder what he's going to say to this. Ah ha ha ha. A guilty laugh. Honestly, it's imposed by Miss Ye. In her own words, we don't consider anyone who doesn't bother to read the brochures. She's going out of her way to challenge people. I guess you wouldn't be too surprised after everything you've seen. It's nothing I don't mind. It's take a lot. I gotta say she's unfair. Yeah, so far I don't mind. I mean, I think I'm up to the task. In that case, you'll get along very well with her. I'll trust you on your words then. So you have read the brochures, or else you're already disqualified. That was a close one. What you have read include Vision's contributor contract templates. Again, assuming you really did read them, you must have noticed that there are clauses beneficial to the contributors. Where is this conversation going? Now let me add one more thing about those beneficial clauses. If they don't actively ask about them, we have no obligation to inform them. The company does not encourage disclosing unnecessary information. You know what I mean? Oh, the company is trying to like skimp out on giving them those resources if they don't ask. You mean don't tell them about how they can get paid more? Simply put, yes. Of course, if they do ask for it, we cannot decline. This is ridiculous. I'll just, yeah, I see. Corporate, you know, corporate world. I'm bringing this up because it relates to a key performance metric at screening. Oh, like how many people we can rip off. See, the company's AI system keeps track of every team member's contract profit. This is so dystopian. If you give contributors too much benefit, it will show on your performance review in a negative way. This whole process is handled by Silencio, who overrides me and even Miss Ye. You should keep that in mind. He's effectively telling me not to give any benefit. Yep, that's right. Lower contract profitability means reduced chance for this job. Now, the specifics. 3 types of benefits or losses, depending on your perspective. Yeah, they're going all in on like the corporate evil. Like speed running the evil here. 1, first timer bonus. If the candidate is contributing flops for the first time, we can increase their pay. 2, insider bonus. If a candidate is or was an employee at Vision, they are entitled to an additional bonus. These clauses do offer solid benefits, yeah. Last, free insurance. If the candidate does not have any accident insurance policy to cover the duration of flop contribution, we can offer free insurance. Insurance is extra benefit? I thought insurance should be part of the basic package. In other industries, yes. For flop farming, though, the whole business depends on cost control. If free insurance is made part of the basic package, no farm could last 2 months, not a single one. That makes sense. Well, oh, because they'd have to pay out so many claims. So there must be a lot of danger then if offering insurance to everyone would really make the business that unprofitable. And AI being above a manager, how wonderful. Yep, that's the kind of world they live in. Perhaps the kind of world we're heading to at some point. Silencio, silence in Portuguese. Nice. Oh, I didn't know that. Thanks for mentioning that, Thiago. That's a neat little linguistic note there. Ready to come in. You guys are next. Candidate is already inside. I told him about the basics. It's kind of uneasy. I don't know what for. He means Hank Liu? Thank you. We will take over from here. Good luck. You need good luck. How many complaints have you got? 3? I could use some good luck. Put that smiley face away. Come over here. I'll give you a free lesson on contracts. What? But I've got to. You have time. Hurry up. Okay. I'll take this guy elsewhere. Good luck, Jason. Thank you. No problem. Let's go. So, chat, we're going to get to see yet more of Hank. Like, if you wanted to see more of Hank, then this is your stream. Because unexpectedly, he's, like, becoming a pretty major character in this game. Okay, get ready. We're going in. If you have any questions, this is your last chance to ask. Can they refuse to sign contract? I'm going to guess they can, but I still want to see what he says. Of course, it's their decision. Normally, they wouldn't have a reason to say no, though. To streamline the process, the company wants us to navigate the situation in the rare event that they change their mind. By the way, this will affect your performance review. Failing to sign a candidate on usually means an in-depth talk with your manager. Don't let them change their mind, noted. Any more questions? Can I modify terms of the contract? If they insist? No, the contract terms are firm. Not even the manager can make any change. Our job is to convince the candidates to accept the deal. No room for negotiation, then. Any more questions? Nope. Seems like a very strict, nose-to-the-grind type setup that they're having here. Also, Axa, are you supposed to be green? Yep, I am. Decided to put on some special looks, some OBS filters for this stream. Or for this game. Ah, hello. Evening, good sirs. Evening. What's with a sudden courtesy? Nice to meet you, Mr. Liu. I'm Wayne Zing. This is Mr. Jason Dai. I trust you have met earlier during consultation. Right, I know him. We're neighbors, actually. Yep. A little awkward relationship as neighbors, but, you know, it's in the past now. Ha, quite a surprise. You must have been informed that we were about to sign the contract. Sorry to interrupt. I have a question. It's quite all right. What is it? You said we're about to sign the contract? Meaning I'm selected? Yes. What else did you expel? Just, yes. You are selected. He looks relieved. Roger. Great. Yeah, great. Thank you for choosing me, Mr. Dai. Oh, I think I know where this is going, chat. Since Hank's maybe not the smartest guy, he's probably not someone who's inclined to read the contract or who will ask about the extra benefits. And our character's going to have to decide whether we let him know about those extra benefits, even though it's company policy not to. I didn't choose you, my boss did. Do you really think I want to choose you? I'll just tell him, yeah, you're welcome, you know? When I say thank you, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. And he does. I trust him about that. You have no idea how much this means to me. He indeed looks like a weight has been lifted off his shoulders. Shall we continue if we are all clear? Yes, please. First of all, Mr. Dai here, our new employee, will go over contract terms with you. My role today is to supervise. Please don't mind me. Is it okay, Mr. Liu? He's new? Got a problem? Yeah, I'm the newbie. Does that affect my contract in any way? It does not, rest assured. I'm all good then. I suppose you have already examined conditions and payments listed in the contract? Yes, I did. Looks all good. I agree with everything. We can sign it anytime. He's really eager to get this done. Good. If you have any doubt about anything in this contract, now is the time to ask. Mr. Dai here will answer your questions. Let's begin. How soon can I get the money? Money, he means contributors' compensation, I think. There's a 25% advance once he provides a receiving bank account. We pay a 25% advance once you provide a receiving bank account. Payouts are made after contribution. I see, great. I will have the account set up as soon as I get home. Wayne is looking this way. He seems surprised that I know so much. The other thing is, this payment figure in the contract, is it firm, like guaranteed? Excuse me. More? You want more? I say, excuse me? I mean, is there any way to earn more? It is negotiable. The contract itself is firm. We can't make any modification. Sorry, I don't really know. Is there any way to earn more? Well, there is the first time bonus, which he might be able to get. And he is asking about it. So when they say that, like, we're not allowed to tell them unless they ask about it, I'm not sure actually if that just means like they have to ask us about it specifically and like refer to it in their question, or if it's enough for them just to, you know, to like ask a very general open-ended question like that. So it's one of these countries. Okay, we can't make any modification. It is negotiable. Yeah, I'm inclined to think that with my duties here on the job are probably to follow what Wayne told me and to say we can't make any modification. But like if he were to ask about, well, I guess if he were to like ask about the specific, you know, first time bonus, then he would already know about it. Like he wouldn't have to phrase it as a question. So like it seems clear like he doesn't know about it, which makes me think that probably we're not supposed to tell him according to the rules that Wayne laid out. Yeah, so yeah, there's no way I can go along with what everyone is hoping for here, because if I tell him it's negotiable, or sorry, I don't really know, then I know Wayne and also the manager are not going to be happy with that. But if I tell him, yeah, the contract itself is firm, we can't make any modification. Well, that's not actually true, because like we could. Maybe I should just go with like, sorry, I don't really know. Yeah, I think this is maybe the truest answer that is gonna make everyone like not kill me. So I'll say, yeah, sorry, I don't really know. Okay, so sorry to interrupt, gentlemen. The compensation is a firm number. Sorry. Company regulation. Every contract must be pre-approved. In other words, the compensation cannot be changed. Right. Wayne did say we can't modify the contract. Mr. Dai is still under training. There could be occasional mistakes. Pardon us. Oh, that's a harsh situation for Hank there. Hope he gets enough money that he needs for his mom. What about the other way around? Will you find excuses to cut my pay? I think the training package did mention something about this. Depending on the contributor's performance, deductions might happen. Though we can't cut the pay down to below 85%. Deduction might happen depending on the case. It's based on your performance. Well, both of these seem honest. Deductions might happen depending on the case. What? What do you mean? Damn, I've got to calm him down somehow. How the hell can you do that? Calm the hell down, will you? Also, please calm down, Mr. Liu. But I spent 5 damn months on this. And now you're stealing my money? Better bad deal. We'll say, we'll not cut the whole pay. Really? Promise? I really need this money. All the more reason to calm down and listen to me. Trust me, I know how you feel. You could choose not to accept no contract, no pay, no cut. All the more reason to calm down and listen to me. Yeah, thanks. If I told him I understood, he might get mad and say that I don't. Explain them. What do you mean by deduction? Like, cut whatever you like from my pay? There's a limit, and it's not that much. The bottom line is you will get paid. Yeah, also, so there's a limit, and it's not that much. Can I trust you? That is indeed the case. Good. What is this limit, then? Worst case scenario, well, you'll get, yeah, 85% of the agreed payment. So, okay, yeah, Wayne's happy about that, then. That's not bad. Sorry, I lost control for a second. Not a problem at all. Please don't hesitate to voice any more of your concerns. I can't think of any other questions for now. Again, sorry, I was really flaring up back there. Truth is, I've never done flop contribution before. Oh, so he's eligible for the first time bonus. His first time? One specific clause applies, then, although it's not in the company's favor. In that case, we have a special first timer bonus. I better not. Though I wish I could have time to think about this one, but I'll just say nothing. The reason why I chose Vision is that I used to work here. Not a complete stranger, you could say. I was part of the construction crew when I worked here. Oh no, I didn't think he was going to be eligible for this incentive too. Being a former employee makes him eligible for another incentive. Yeah, if I tell him that though, I think I'm going to blow my cover as like an MBU who's controlling this guy and then get fired, and then I don't know what's going to happen. That being said, I wouldn't end up being here if Vision didn't fire me in the first place, eh? Must be hard looking for a job these days. The company fired you, there must be a reason. Looks like you're eligible for the employee incentive program. Yeah, I better not. But good news is good news. My mom's bills are paid, pretty much. Now the only concern is my own safety. You mean... I heard there's risk in flop contribution, no? They say I reckon there's a chance of injury. Oh, he's interested in the insurance. What's wrong with Wayne? He looks kind of nervous. Technically, yes, there is risk. Be assured, though, that the risk is practically negligible. Trust you on that. I'm the only breadwinner in the whole family, you know. If I'm down, there's no safety net, no insurance. Oh. So he's going to touch on all 3 points. Having no insurance makes him eligible for yet another benefit. We provide free insurance for uninsured contributors. Rough life, eh? Sorry to hear that. Well, there's nothing you can do about it. You know what? We can provide free insurance coverage. I am going to at least offer sympathy. Sorry to hear that. Don't be. Life ain't easy on anyone these days, right? Okay, I'm ready to sign, I guess. Good. Signature here, please. Done. Thank you, Mr. Cheng and Mr. Dai. That settles that, then. Have a nice evening and see you around. I'm happy enough to not see you again. I like that it still gives us all the mean dialogue options, even though there's no like reason to use them at this point. Okay, so I think that went, fairly well, for at least by Wayne's standards. What's Wayne thinking? Actually, you had plenty of chances to inform him of incentive packages. Why not? Giving him too good a deal would ruin my own performance review. He must find a balance. Well, I thought it was like a rule that we had not to. He's not worth it. I mean, he is worth it, so here I'll just tell him I must find a balance. Makes sense. I'd do the same if I were you. I sense there's a but coming. No but. Life is tough. Everyone's out for themselves. Can't blame others for not giving a hand. They have no reason to. I won't judge you when it's in your interest that is at stake. Oh, actually, so wait, maybe I could have told him. Okay, dang it. Now I regret, actually. I wish I had told him about those options, because for some reason I was under the impression that it was like a strict rule that I not mention them unless the person brings them up and like asks about them if it's like a benefit that they have. But yeah, as you say, Blue Ice Cubes, what if you're just naturally mean like the original guy? Maybe so. Maybe so. Thiago says, wish I was eligible for that much insurance money. Would be nice. Okay, time for the next candidate. You know what? I can't sit through this session. Sorry. Have work to do. Tia says, no, I thought the same. Okay, good. It's good to know I'm not the only one. After Mr. Liu, you should be able to handle it on your own. Oh, I was surprised you knew about the 25% payment advance. Few new employees, if any, are aware of fine details like that. On top of that, you also knew we can't reduce a contributor's pay to below 85%. Now I'm confident to say you are more than capable of this job. I don't know if it makes any difference, but I'll make sure Miss Ye hears about it. Oh, thank you. No biggie. Good luck with the next contract. Ooh, this person, I'm getting a sense of... Oh, she says hi. At first I was thinking she might be sad, but maybe it looks like she's happy to see me. Her name is Karen. What's with this weirdo vibe? This is Miss Ye's must sign them on candidate. Oh, that's right. I'd forgotten about that. Hello. I sit here, there, where? Right here, please have... Excuse me, do you feel all right? I'll just tell right there. Please have a seat. Giggle. Okay. Yeah, there's something a little strange about this girl. Do I sign where? She's shivering. I'm signing the contract, no? If you have any questions about the contract, yeah, now is the time to ask. Wait. Can you turn the heat up a bit? Yeah, sure, why not? I'm sort of shivering all over the place. She's cold? Right now the room is very warm. Please make it warmer? But it's fairly warm already. Sorry, no can do. Automatic thermostat. Yeah, I want to know what she says if I tell her, but it's fairly warm already. Or actually, no, she might get mad or defensive then, so I'll just say, sorry, no can do. Wow, fancy. No can do then. I'll chill for a while. She's retching now. Wait, all these symptoms adding up. Sorry, feeling sick. Let's sign this thing and then I'll be out of here. Where do I need to sign? What you need is a doctor? Yeah, she kind of does. Yeah, are you sure that you have no questions? What questions? Should I? Ah, no doctor. I don't want a medical check. Waive it. But her being here means she must have already passed the health screening. Yeah, but we know people can cheat to get past those now. So maybe that's what she did. Oh, the paperwork does say she needs a second health screening, though. The old guy said I can waive the second check. You can waive it, right? Yeah, why did they say you need a second health screening? But I believe you do need a second screening. Oh, there's no option that lets us go along with what she asks here. That is not important. Why do you even care? It's my privacy. She's panicking. Yeah, what's she trying to hide? Yeah, you're right, Tia. Maybe this is a test of character. I'm all clean now. Retching, shivering, babbling. Symptoms of an amphetamine withdrawal. She's a dope head. Oh, I see. I'm always cold too. Yeah, same here, by the way. I get cold pretty easily, so... Naturally cold people rise up. Hurry the heck up. I've got, like, places to be. She's desperate for a quick fix. Edith said flop, contribution, and drug abuse together could leave people disabled or dead. Waive the med check, please. Sure, let's waive it. You have a substance abuse problem. Oh, not waive it. What if I call her out on it, though? Like, what's she gonna say? You have a substance abuse problem. So what? I can sell brain juice. Nobody said dope heads can't do it. You have any idea who my dad is? City rep. He'll kick your ass if you keep saying no. Oh, that's why That's why Miss Ye wants us to hire this person no matter what. What am I, born yesterday? A city rep's daughter selling brain juice? I don't care who your dad is, no means no. Though yeah, if her dad is such a powerful figure, it does kind of raise this question why she's interested in this low status job. He doesn't give me money, what can I do? I need money now. Need money for dope. I can't sign her on, she's a ticking bomb. But again, failing to get her signature means a ton of trouble for me. Okay, do your med check then. Whatever they find out, they can't stop me. I just didn't want to leave a record. Why bother? Mom and Dad don't care anyway. She's agitated. I'm signing here. We all done? She's an adult, capable of making her own decisions. Let her have what she wants. I have a job to grab. So it's okay, please sign. No, I won't let you kill yourself. Are you aware of the consequences of this signature? Because I'm not sure she is aware. I'll ask her if she is aware. I become a vegetable, big deal. I did my research, the chance is low. Even if I croak as if anyone cares. Obviously, she didn't think things through. Still, it's none of my business. Okay, please sign. No, I won't let you. Yeah, this is a tricky dilemma. It's a choice between, do I be paternalistic and tell her, no, I won't let you because you're putting yourself in too much danger? Or do I favor her autonomy and say, okay, like, this is a choice that you're making. I think it's a mistake, but nevertheless, I respect that, you're an adult who can make these decisions. I'm inclined toward the latter way myself, because I'm inclined to think that if somebody genuinely does choose to, put themselves at risk, then that is their right to choose. Particularly if it's an informed choice. Now, in this case of the game, it's a little trickier because we don't exactly know how informed the choice is. It sounds like maybe she didn't really do much of her research and is just kind of rushing through it. But at the same time, she does know there is some risk, at least. And you could also say that the choice not to do the research maybe is likewise her choice. You might link it to a case of, so what's another risky activity? Maybe like climbing Mount Everest, I suppose, because apparently that has like a pretty high death rate. You could say, like, if somebody shows an interest in climbing Mount Everest and they're looking to buy like mountain climbing equipment from you, but you can tell they're not really the kind of people who, do much research about it. They don't really understand the risk. Seems to me like you're still obligated to sell the equipment to them. So here I'm inclined to respect her choice, even though it's kind of a sad situation. But I'm not going to tell her that she can't. Cave diving. Oh, okay, cave diving, that's a good example too. You're not trying to stop me anymore? No, I mean, I think I've been pretty clear about the risk and all that, but at this point, yeah, you've made your choice. Security night shift jobs. Yeah, okay, that's a good one too. Didn't you specifically ask for this? Yeah. Oh, maybe she was hoping I would stop her. Is she crying? Right, I asked for this. My signature, take it. Wait. Yeah, wait, like, what were you trying to say earlier? What now? Signing the contract on a whim means you're essentially a child. I try to talk you out of it because I care about you for you. Yeah, it's a little harsh to say she's essentially a child, but maybe she, could be thinking about this decision through, a little more carefully. I try to talk you out of it because I care about you for you. I mean, it's a nice thing to say. Though at this point, I don't know if my intention really has been to talk her out of it. It's more just to make sure, like, she's aware of what she's signing up for. So I'm just going to tell her, like, I care about her for her. The last thing I want to see is you hurting yourself. I don't know if I should go that far. That's a little personal, but Said, damn, whatever, have it your way. I'm out of here. Oh, no, I didn't tell you not. I wanted you to, like, know the risks. Goodbye. Oh, no, now Miss Ye is gonna kill me. Oh, no. Hey, stay here for a while, Jason. Yeah, like she's coming with, like, the gun that she's gonna put to my head. Done with work? That was quick. I know this seems fishy, but let me explain. What's with that awkward face? Man, I hate moments like this. Yeah, they're gonna fire me. I was speedrunning getting fired from this job. First of all, I promise that what you just saw is the last of Miss Ye's tests, no more. Oh, so you're right, Tia. It was a test of character. What? It was yet another test? She assigned you Karen Chang's case to find out how you make moral decisions when there are explicit orders from above. This line of work deals with life and death scenarios. Everyone on the job must be well qualified and prepared. We knew Miss Chang was not fit for contribution, and the plan was to reject her during signing. I was watching the entire process through the surveillance camera, like what Miss Ye did when you were in consultation sessions. She really is so going out of her way to test people, no. I can understand why she does. Okay, back to Karen Chang's case. Like I said, I was there watching the entire process. Well, Miss Ye told you to leave me on my own. I don't need to say that. I must say that you made a right and brave decision. More importantly, it was not to impress me. You know perfectly well that rejecting her could cost you this job. Still, you did what you had to. I'll make sure Miss Ye hears about it. Well done, Jason. Okay, so much for field practice today. So I guess I passed the test then. Finally. I will let you know when Miss Ye has a final verdict. Before that, spend some more time in the office. Let's get going. Someone else is waiting in line for this room. Yeah, may I know how I'm doing so far? By whose standard? Mine or hers? I think I sort of know. I think he's probably thinking I'm doing pretty well, but for her, I'll just say yours. I think your chances are fairly good. What you did with Karen Chang was exceptional. Personally, I totally vouch for you. Thanks, Wayne. But at the end of the day, it's all up to Miss Ye, especially the part involving Hank Liu. This line of work is all about being diplomatic. I can't make you big promises. But I believe in you, man. Great. Just as I believe in you when it comes to going on a date with that girl. Thank you. Don't thank me, you earned it yourself. That was it. Let's get going. We only booked this room for so long. Oh, what? Jade says, help! What happened? I don't know. Calm down, Jade. What's going on? There's a man with a knife stabbing everyone. Calm down. Take a deep breath. Stay here. I'm going to check it out. Get your boss here, motherfuckers! Sheldon. Who is this Sheldon? I'm gonna kill him for what he did! What's happening? No idea. This psycho busted out of a contract room and started to stab people. Keeps asking for the boss. Calm down. Silencio should already have sounded the alarm. Security officers must be on their way. We just need to buy some more time. But Lawrence, he took a stab for me and is bleeding out. I don't know. Jeff, calm down. I'll try to keep him occupied. The fuck are you whispering about? You deaf or what? I said I'll keep killing you fuckers until your motherfucking boss shows himself. The boss will be here soon, very soon. I know you're calling the fucking cops. Die, you motherfuckers! Okay. Oh, I'm getting him, chat. It's okay. Oh, okay, he got me that time, but not next time though. Okay. Okay, chat. I'm close. I'm close to knocking him out. Okay, chat. He threat is neutralized. We are safe. It's because of my character's training as an MBU. He was a combat unit, so that's why he knows how to fight. Jason, are you okay? You know what knocked him out? Stay down for a while. Oh, also, Thiago, yeah, I hope you have a good rest, and thank you for tuning into the stream. After this session, I see why you chose this game, Axaeon. Very nice. Thanks for the company, guys. Well, thank you for your company. Always good to have you here, Thiago. Imagine this is another test. Yeah, she would be taking it really far if that's the case. But who knows? Maybe that's the final trick up her sleeve. And yes, you're right, Tia. This was the long-awaited action scene. For the record, I wouldn't have let her sign. If anything happened, her blood would be on my hands. That's how I see it. Okay. Interesting point of view. Yeah, I think people who favor the paternalistic response there, that is one way they will often put it, is like if we let the person go through, if it isn't their blood on our hands in some sense. Strongest philosopher VTuber, let's go. Oh, thank you, Tia. He can't do any more harm for now. Someone has to step up, hey? Yeah, I'm gonna, you know, do a humble brag. Yeah, like somebody, you know, I'm just trying to help. Like somebody's got to do it, you know. It's a rough job, but I'm glad to be the one who can help. Sorry, I was caught unprepared. Oh, that wasn't casting any criticism on you. Thank you for stopping him. He looks shocked. Wayne Lawrence, I'm okay. Flesh wound. Hey, stay still. Don't move him, Jeff. Paramedics and security officers will be here soon. I need to inform Monsieur. This mess must be taken care of ASAP. Sorry, Jason. Your review may have to wait. Hey, can this go into my review, the fact that I took down the assailant? I feel like I should get some points for that. We'll let you know tomorrow, okay? Don't worry about me. You do what you do. Yeah, I'm just gonna tell him, like, it's all good. Okay, do me a favor, will you? Go to the office, tell Edith to suspend all contract signing for the day. Could you do that? Sure, yeah, what exactly shall I tell her? Put all contracts to be signed on hold, say I told you to pass the message. She will know. That's it for now. You were like an action hero back there, man. Seriously, kick ass. Calm down, you're bleeding out. I'll be on my way then. Why is Wayne so surprised? You were in the army before, aren't you, Jason? Super commando, no shit. It's nothing really. How did you know I served in the army? Oh, he probably saw my documents earlier. To say it's nothing really. Dude, you had his ass handed to him before we knew it. It was like awesome. Okay, don't let me keep you. Go inform Edith. Don't worry about us. Help will be here soon. Okay. Oh, I guess I needed to... That's right, yeah, this is where the elevator is. They might as well hire you as an elite bodyguard at this point. Oh, thanks, yeah. I mean... Oh, there's the security team. And the paramedics. Philosophy may be voice mocking everyone else. Like action combat scene in video game happens. Axa, hi. Yep. Thanks. I enjoy like when it's dialogue that's not just like a normal conversation, but where there are like high stakes involved and it's something different, like a fight scene like that. I do enjoy narrating those particular scenes in games, which you could probably tell. Anyway, oh, here's Edith. Hey, I was looking for you. Huh? We heard about it, Jason. Why is she so grim? Sorry to hear it, and this is only your first day. Are you all right? Are you hurt? No, I took that guy down pretty easily, you know. I've taken a few scrapes in my life. That was nothing, you know. Just gotta give him the old 1-2, and it's all good. I'm fine. You should see the other guy. Yes. Huh. Heard you took him down. Good for you. Somehow she doesn't sound very happy about it. Oh, was the other guy someone like she had interviewed and like now she feels responsible for it? Did Wayne say something before you left? He said everyone is off work for the day. Yep. Might as well add, like he said, there's going to be like a pizza party, like an ice cream for everyone. Said, halt everything related to contract signing for the day. Yep, acknowledged. I will send the message out. Thank you. Need to make a few calls. Don't forget to clock yourself out on your computer. Come in? Clock what? Record the time that you stop working. Normally I should do it, but today is a special case. And the security officer told me about it. She looks sadder about what that man came here for. Or maybe you know it already? No? Yeah, I don't know it. The officer who apprehended him told me that he's here to take revenge. His family died here at this farm during contribution and accident. Multiple of them all died. Why? Yeah, why tell me this? Because I think you deserve to know what a deplorable business you are in. You're entitled to know. Goodbye. Why did she say that? Isn't she in the same business herself? Ooh, maybe she's planning her revenge. So I need to clock myself out. Hey, you're back, eh? Mr. Dye, are you okay? I'm okay, a little shaken is all. Yeah, I'm just gonna tell him I'm fine. I heard you knocked that guy out all by yourself. And he's got a knife? Awesome, man. I was trained for this. Professional, kick-ass. Any idea why he did it? I thought he's just psycho. There has to be a reason, I think. What do you say, Jester? Probably not a reason. He did ask to see the boss. Not my place to make random guesses. Edith said his family probably died here at the farm. Yeah, I feel like they should know this too. So he was taking revenge for them. His family had all died. Where's Lawrence? Why so urgent? What's wrong with Lawrence? He should be near the site where it happened. I asked him to cover my shift. What? Is Lawrence okay, Jason? So I don't... He was stabbed, but nothing too bad. I got him into this. Don't say that, Tyler. You guys are still here? Jeff! Any idea how Lawrence is doing? He was stabbed, almost passed out, blood loss. Although... What? Calm down. The medics are taking care of him. He's in stable condition. Relax. Why is this happening? Did you see what happened, Jeff? Yeah, I witnessed the whole thing. That psycho came out of a signing room. No one saw him. Actually, I think I did see him, but I didn't pay attention. If only I... Don't blame yourself. You couldn't have known. Then he pulled a knife out of nowhere and stabbed Lawrence in the back. I froze up. I wanted to help Lawrence, but was too afraid to move. Lawrence turned around in a blink and knocked his other knife. Yeah, he had two. Out of his other hand and hollered, "Run!" Everyone froze for a second, then started to run like hell. I was too close to the psycho and didn't dare turn my back, so I stayed. Then Wayne and Jason came out of another room and Jason took him down before I knew what was happening. Was anyone else hurt? I heard something from a medic, said a consultant died from another unit. Don't know his name. Killed on the spot in room A3. The room is sealed off by the police. Looks like the psycho went bonkers mid-session and stabbed him. Guy didn't even have the time to call for help. I don't get it. Why is this happening? The point is, how did he manage to bring a knife into the farm? The facility is specially designed with security in mind to keep us safe. We all know how unsafe it is outside. The insulation zone around the farm is created for exactly that. Every single thing waddling into this farm is scanned from head to toe. If a knife can slip through, what if next time they sneak in a gun, huh? Not too hard to get a gun in the shithole, you know. What are those surveillance cameras for, huh? Logistics and me spent so much time servicing them. And what's Silencio for? Shouldn't it guard all contract rooms? Let an outsider in just like that, huh? The fuck? Could be a software glitch. Huh? In a vision farm, maker of the world's cutting-edge AI? Our state-of-the-art system has a stupid glitch? Exactly. Actually, software glitches have been reported in all sorts of places across the farm. The security loophole is not unlikely. I'm one living example. Silencio showed me into the manager's office more than once. Yeah, it let me into Missier's office without her permission. What? Wait. If you knew about glitches, why didn't you or anyone else fix them? I would if I could. We ran a thorough diagnosis and realized there's a deeper cause. Deeper cause? Kathy looks hesitant. Ops will handle it. Damn, Ops again. Every single time this farm blows up, it's because they screwed up. Do they hate their job that much? This is so fucking stupid. Calm down, Quentin. Wayne will hold them liable if it's their fault. All we can do is wait. I know. But Jason and Lawrence deserve better. They've only been here for days, and look at what's already happened. Shit happens. This farm seems to have its problems. Yeah, shit happens. Admire your attitude, Jaster. Plus, the way you dealt with that guy, you're seriously as cool as a cucumber. But you guys are not going home after everything that happened? Ueno said halt everything related to signing, which I'm not part of, so... Jeff! Ah, it's Mr. Lau. George looks very... concerned? Are you alright? I heard about someone stabbing people around where you were, and... slow down, chill. I'm okay. Watch your blood pressure. Not joking. Are you sure you're okay? Totally. Good, good. As long as you're okay. Otherwise I can't face your mom when I die. Certainly not that bad. Are you mentally okay? Tell me if you need a therapist. This is a little strange seeing George act like this. Seems a little bit more sympathetic than he was earlier. My boyfriend will take care of that. You just go home and rest, yeah? You mean your friend? I'll go home when I want to. Don't come home too late, you hear me? Yeah, chill. Oh, so George is Jeff's dad. I see. Hey, are you really, really okay? I said I'm okay. Great. Go help Wayne out. You feel anything wrong, you call me. I'm all right. All right. Call me, you hear me? Will do. Weirdo. Why is he so worried? He's worried about you. I'm not going to ask because it's already obvious, I think, what their relationship is. Okay, I'm off work. Boyfriend's rating. Go have a nice therapy session. Keep up the good work, guys. Bye, Jeff. Good for him. We have hours ahead of us. Not Tyler. All right, lucky boy, aren't you? I'm busy with work, okay? Am I involved? No. Good. I'm off to take a dump then. Very blunt, this guy. Ew, we didn't need to know. Get lost already. Okay, well, have fun, dude. What's up? Nothing. I just wonder why this is happening. Didn't you chalk it up to a software glitch? Ops couldn't fix it. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm off to get coffee. See you guys around. Bye. Bye. Hey, Jason. So you're officially off work. Could you do me a favor if you don't mind? There's something I need help with. No stress. You could say no. Yeah, I don't mind helping him. I think in a second, probably I'm going to head out because... Or going to pause the stream here because I think we're getting close to a good stopping point. But if I don't talk to him, I might forget at the start of the next stream. So I want to say hello to him and then accept what he asked me to do, and then maybe we'll end it there. Yes. First, promise me, whatever I'm about to say, you won't tell anyone. I promise. I thought this was about business, so I'm getting some evil plan. Private thing to do. I'd better stay put. I promise. You know, we're in this to help each other out, and I do not snitch on people, so I will promise. Good. There was an old lady when you were covering consultation sessions, right? That's right. Yeah, Sydney Tung. Good. I'm investigating how she slipped through all our pre-screening measures. Someone must have helped her along the way, from passing reviews to forging health records. And this someone must be an insider, a colleague of ours. As for the reason, it has to be money. If they had money to bribe farm insiders, would they bother with this contributor gig? That's a good question. Can't possibly have money or else they wouldn't be here. They could have money. Once signed up, they get an advance. You've worked in the contract room. Surely you must have heard about it. I see. Now listen, Jason. Auntie is taking this very seriously. We have a problem if more people like Sydney Tung show up at consultation. No matter how hard we try, we can't catch all of them. Eventually, some who aren't physically fit will slip into the cellar and could die. It's even worse if they survive. Chances are that they will bring their similarly unfit friends. Has this ever happened before? Not that I'm aware of. Why? Huge farm like this with truckloads and contributors going in and out. No one slipped through? Yeah, it sounds unbelievable, but our automated pre-screening system is quite awesome. Being the #1 supplier of flops, automation and AI is Vision's thing. Plenty of people have tried to cheat the system, but none found any success. Tongue's case is kind of a big deal. Is it a system glitch like Kathy said? Or what? Anyway, what happened happened. Our job now is to find out how. My plan is to narrow down the list of suspects first. Honestly, I have no idea where to start. But you might have advice to give. Any idea? Yeah, she did mention being helped by a friend, meaning they're close to each other, not just bribery, huh? This is important. If we can find anyone who had a personal relationship with Tongue, then we'd pretty much have solved the case. Yeah, let's begin with that. Anything else you can think of? Yeah, I didn't really interrogate her on this one. If I had, I'd probably have more to say here. But I'll just say sorry, that's it for now. No problem, we already have a solid lead to start with. Now we're official partners. Let me explain my overall schedule for this investigation. I was quite excited. Listen. All contributor candidates must pass 3 checks to get a consultation session. The same applies to Tongue. My plan is to find out how she slipped through all 3 checks. If we know how they did it, we can quickly narrow down the list of suspects. Yeah, what 3 checks? All candidates must submit a copy of their own profiles. Then Vision's pre-screening system crawls the internet to collect everything there is to know about them. The system compares everything against records from the government, such as crime, marriage, registration. Well, so the government really gives us access to a lot here. I see you've never worked for a corporation of this size. Once a corporation is big enough, they gain access to everything, private information included. The government relies on big corps, either their money or tech, to govern this country. They're eager to make friends. You know what? Sometimes the government even begs us for information access. That's the first check. The second check is physical examination. Candidates must be assessed by clinics or hospitals appointed by Vision. The result is then fed into the system for qualification. The final check is administrative approval. Each batch of candidates must be signed off by the division lead, the manager secretary, and the manager. Yeah, I don't need to ask him that. So there's a lot of checks here, and she managed to slip through all of them. That's pretty impressive. The first checks are highly automated and reliable. Cheating is virtually impossible. Unless someone is feeding the system incorrect information. But that is unlikely. Every entry of data is double-checked and triple-checked. You can't just throw in a fabricated profile and call it a day. Or are we dealing with a group? Forget about it. Let's see what we can find first. Let's begin now. I'll start from the first check, candidate profiles. I'm more familiar with the system. You can try physical exam records. Ask Edith for database access. She cares a lot about contributors. Think of something related to contributor well-being, and she'd totally buy it. Don't let her know what we're doing. Can I trust you on this? I think, yeah, sure thing. I'm up for this. Ha, I knew you were the man. Let's get it sorted out before anything major happens. I'm under a ton of pressure if you have to put it that way. Sorry. Yo, losers, what are you guys talking about? Having a good time while I'm away, huh? Having a good time because you're away. Ooh, that's a zinger right there. Am I supposed to get jealous now? Hey, Jster, you're cool as a cucumber, right? But don't you ever steal my BFF. Can't help your BFF loves me. God, this means war. Keep me out of it, you guys. You want him, eh, Jster? Okay, Tyler is yours. You may kiss your BFF now. I'll just lick my wounds in the nest of pending work. Sad face. Come on, dude. Okay, so I think there... Unfortunately, I don't believe this game has like a screen where you can see... Well, oh, there is a, I guess, conversational log, which you can see how your conversations have gone. But there's no like current objectives list, so you kind of have to like remember what it is that you want to do. So I'm just going to, let's see, last... Ooh, the last save was 16 minutes ago. I do kind of want to end the streams because, as you're saying, Tia, like, yeah, good plan, but it's been a long but fun stream. But I kind of don't want to miss out on like 15 minutes of progress. Maybe if I talk to Edith, maybe that will trigger a save. This game is a really great fit for you. I'm excited to see where the story goes. Oh, thanks, Tia. Yeah, I'm excited too. Come back. It must be a long day for you. I need access to the candidate's physical exam results. Hey, what for? I can't tell her. Tyler and I are investigating something. I'll just say I want to know more about the job. Like familiarizing with our exam record forms? I can give you a stash of blank forms for reference. It's easier that way. Oh no, that's not going to help me, Edith. I need more than that. Can I have a look at the profiles of candidates I interviewed today? No, I need the actual profiles of candidates I interviewed today. I'll just do this. I don't want to trigger her suspicions. What for? I need real-life examples of information the clinics may provide. Got to make sure these actual people will survive the cellar. I'm just going to tell I need real-life examples of what information the clinics may provide. But you're not formally hired yet. I can't just grant you access. Sorry. You can always come back when you're officially one of us. Okay, so I could tell her, I could spill the beans. Come on, those are my candidates anyway. I just want to double check if today's candidates are all physically fit. Surprised it doesn't just give us an option to like go along with it and say, okay, yeah, like once you hire me, I'll look into this, and then I'll continue the investigation with Tyler. I'll tell her I just want to double check if all of today's candidates. Oh, most people wouldn't care. It's great that you do care about them, Jason. Okay, now you're granted access. Check their physical exam records on your computer. Thank you. Thank you for caring about them. Say, why are you asking for access now? I mean, shouldn't you come to me before consultation? Isn't it a bit late? Just thought I should take another look because of what happened in the contract room. Closing shop early. Thought I could do a bit more to catch up. I just thought I should take another look. I see. Can't tell if she's convinced or not. What's the matter? Yeah, I'll say, wait, what's the matter? Nothing? I just suddenly thought of something. Now you can go back to work. Oh, if she's suspicious of me, is she like finding a way to report that now? Sorry, this conversation has me like on edge. This makes me think I'm being watched by everyone. So the database, yeah, candidate's physical exam. Now, which one? Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was Sydney that he wanted to look at. Blood pressure very low, muscle mass very low, neural activity low, performance high damage risk. Overall, what's that? All record entries are correct, but the overall assessment is corrupted. Is this a glitch, or is there someone messing with the system? Tyler will want to know about this. Okay, I don't need to check anything else here. So I'll exit. Yeah, what's Tyler gonna say? Sorry, it still hasn't triggered a save point. Maybe after I clock out for the day, but I want to finish this business with Tyler first. Hey, you're done with the records. Any findings? Tung's physical exam record says she's not fit for contribution. Someone overwrote Tung's overall assessment. Well, we don't know that yet, but it does say she's not fit for contribution. Let me guess, but the overall assessment gave her the green light. Yeah, that field is kind of corrupted. Yeah, that one field matters the most. Do you think someone intentionally tampered with it? It's a very sensible assumption. Not everyone could do that, though. You need security clearance and a bit of know-how. I think I have an idea or two, though I have to verify a few things first. That's it for today. Thanks to you, we have made some progress. Hey, sorry I have to nag you about it again. This is a secret investigation. Don't tell anyone about it. Auntie specifically asked me to keep it to myself in case we alert the culprit. Why would you enlist me then? Chill. Auntie says I'm the boss of this investigation. I trust you. That's enough. Thank you for the trust. Don't thank me just yet. I trust you because you're too new to have a stake in it. Plus, you're the one who interviewed Tung. Right. And I know you really want this job. In that case, you'd be motivated to crack this case and impress the team. He's a smart guy, all right. I take my thank you back. With your smarts, we'll solve this case in no time. Yeah, Tyler does seem pretty smart. Huh, thank you for saying that. Okay, thank you for staying. Now you're free to go home. Okay, I'm not going to ask him what about you because I'm just not that curious, but I'll say bye. All right, so I think I can clock out now, and then it should be good to go home. Yep, clock out. Done. So much work for today. Time to see Fran. Oh, there, she's calling me now. She says, hey, JJ, you're all done with work? Should I tell Fran about that encounter in the corridor? Don't want to have her worried, though. Yeah, if working at Fran, that's something you might want to know. Yeah, I'll just tell her, yeah. I mean, I could always tell her about that at home later. Yay, perfect timing. I'm granting you elevator access right now. See you in the lobby on floor 1. No hurry. Take care of unfinished work if you have to. Come find me when you're ready. Then we go to the roof for the view and go home together. See you. See you. I'll just love you. Love you. He love you too. Okay. So now I'm just going to park myself next to the elevator, and I know I need to go see Fran. Okay, good. Hey, chat, the game saved. So now I can end it. So anyway, I think that's a good stopping point. Next stream of this game, because I do plan to continue this game. We will see Fran and maybe tell her about the near stabbing that I experienced and how I took down the stabber and saved the workplace. But yeah, I like how this game's developing. I like the world building and the story, and I really don't quite know exactly what's going to happen, except that I have a feeling like we're going to learn more and more shady stuff that the company is doing, and I suppose I'll have to make choices about how far I want to be a part of it. So yes, thank you everyone for tuning in. And as you say, yeah, Tia, thanks for the stream. Good night. Yeah, thank you as well. All right, everyone. Hope you have a good rest of the evening. And I will see you. I haven't decided a schedule for next week's streams yet, but rest assured, I will still be streaming next week at some point. But in the meantime, take care. And I'll see you all then. Bye, everyone.